No!
Yes.
No!
Hey, this is Ross Payne, the Rule Playing Public Radio. We're playing
Hi,
Eclipse
Ross
Phase
Payton.
Duality. We've been gone for a while because of Gen Con and other things. So, but now we're back. And in the last session, the players were recruited into Firewall, whether they liked it or not. Firewall's
like Costco.
Firewall's agent.
Firewall?
Yeah.
In an Eclipse Phase game? Surely.
I know, it's weird. It's a new twist. We'll see where it goes.
He's not jesting. And don't call him Shirley.
Yes. Simon feels really bad about forcing you into their illegal secret
Yes,
conspiracy.
I'm sure he does.
He does. He really does. He didn't like it, but you guys...
Simon
from
feels
every
bad
point-
about it, but Gerard's laughing.
Yeah, well, Gerard has other plans. Most of them involve, well, things that will piss off Firewall. But that's in the far future. In the meantime, you have all been inducted in Firewall. You do not have to do much. But they have sent you an offer that, as the game begins, you have all accepted. Because all of you want to get out of Firewall's watch. And the only reason why you're under Firewall's watch is because you are all tightly connected to both Hedgerow and Talisman. Talisman being the alien artifact that
Connects to the mirror universe.
To a mirror universe, or elaborate alien symbol space, or Titan. Who knows what the fuck it is? Anyways, they've picked up a lead for that, and they want you to investigate it because you have more information about this than anyone else. Firewall will support you.
So it's Firewall mission, but not exact. It's
Firewall mission, but you've all accepted it because if you can take care of Talisman, Firewall won't have a reason to keep you so close to it. So you can go off and retire and live your life, whatever life you want, more or less. Talisman is the reason why Firewall is keeping you, keeping a close eye on you.
Oh, it's because they liked us.
Yeah, they like that you haven't turned into mass murderers or sold weapons of mass destruction to irresponsible factions.
Like you do.
that they know of.
Well, that they know of, yeah, fair enough. So the mission, they've intercepted communication in the main belt, an undercover agent station on Ceres, which is a giant ice asteroid, 950 kilometers in diameter, in the main belt. An undercover agent stationed on Ceres has relayed an intercepted message that contains the keyword Loren Kristol, who is the guy who was corrupted by the Talisman and has escaped back to this universe. And you don't know what the fuck he did. Talisman and Titan. It seems Loren, or an agent of his, is attempting to recruit morph designers currently working for the Hidden Concern. He is currently negotiating with the Hidden Concern to allow them to leave early to pursue a project of his design, of his imagination. Part of his pitch was a personal appeal to an ex-human scientist and criminal known as Silent Mercy. This personal message, which contains the keywords, was intercepted by our spy, currently infiltrated into the Hidden Concern, one named Necton Picard. And that's with two C's, so Loren is working through a cartel known as the St. Catherine Tongs. They are located on Titan. Negotiations stalled over long-distance communication systems, so the Tongs really want these morph designers, and they have sent an envoy on a fast transport, a trip that will take them about 30 days by the time you arrive. So we will send you to Ceres to investigate the Tongs. Your cover story will be provided by Necton. That's Nekton. Before you go, you can ask questions if you want. Just so you know, Ceres is a mining station. They mostly mine volatiles and water for stations in the main belt, because water is really valuable out there. And the Hidden Concern are a criminal cartel that controls all actions on Ceres, or seems to, and they are made up primarily of octopus uplifts. Although there are a number of other uplifts on station, especially whale, including one of the few known populations of whales uplifts in the, anywhere, period.
Besides Atlantica.
That aren't swimming around
No,
the star.
period. Well, that's like them, Atlantica, and there's like maybe two other places in the solar system. There's like a few hundred whale uplifts in the fucking universe. There's not that many.
Yet.
Well, yeah.
Expense, I would assume. Or,
Well, they're
Sheer
They weren't
room.
the highest priority in launching off of Earth as it was being destroyed.
Yes.
next to this, next.
See,
to,
I could say like 400 humans, or a billion human stacks, or this one fucking whale.
Sure. Transhuman actually gets into this.
Plus,
So wait,
the
Star
water.
Trek 4 is what precedes us into the fall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's right. It's not just the whales. It's
All
also
right,
the
so
water.
if you want to do any research before you leave, do so now, or forever hold your peace. That's all they have. Necton apparently has much more up to date detail, but he does not communicate constantly with Firewall because he's undercover and they're a criminal cartel first and foremost. So he has to maintain appearances and be very, very discreet with his messaging to Firewall.
So,
I'm going to fork off
Okay.
and help out around the area with the war economy.
Well, there's two areas: the exoplanet and the Love and Rage Collector. So you're keeping your current stage. You're more active. Are we going to do it on the exoplanet? Or
I'll just stay on the exoplanet.
All right. So you're staying on the exoplanet. So you get a stack. Just go through the gate, and then you're going to be farcast to Ceres. All right, that's fair enough. And certainly the NPC Drew can look over all your other bodies, which I assume are kept on the exoplanet, or they could be kept on the Love and Rage Collector. Actually, they'd probably be on the Love and Rage Collector because that's a little safer.
yeah, because mine's in pre-sold mode right now until I get my new one set up.
All right, yeah. So your bodies are being left behind on Oberon, the moon of Uranus. So
Can I make a networking criminals test?
sure. What do you want to find out?
Never mind.
Okay.
I'm not good enough.
Do we know? Do we know what kind of morphs the engineers are working on at the time?
You do not. You do not know their names. You do not know they are working. You do know the information that is presented in Rimworld, mainly to summarize, page 21 of Rimworld, that the Hidden Concern in the last couple of years have been gone on a major buying spree, and they've bought medical tech, uplift experts, resleeving technicians, and medical technology, and it's all gone down into underwater habitats on Ceres, and nobody knows what they're up to except possibly Necton. But so
And the
morph experts. You can give me networking scientists.
I can do that. Odd 9, made it.
Okay, well, you don't know who does this because obviously this would be very undercover work or whatever. But you realize if these particular morph experts are valuable enough that St. Catherine Tonk would send actual people to Ceres
Instead of just forecasting.
instead. Well, they wouldn't forecast at all because criminal cartels aren't exactly fucking trusting. And if you forecast a Ceres. Like, the Tongs are showing. Yeah, we won't copy your ego.
Yeah,
off
split front ego nap.
Yeah. They're not gonna. Yeah, they're if they're that valuable, these must be like universe class morph experts. If as soon as you meet them, you can make a network. As soon as you hear their names, you can make a networking check too. Well, you already know one of them, Silent Mercy. What'd you roll?
Odd 9 out of 55.
All right, give me another check. You can give me another check.
Okay. 28, made it.
Silent Mercy is a fucking wanted criminal. He is a noted scientist and philosopher with a specialization in uplift, like both biology and psychology and morph design, and tends to be pretty fucking reckless with experimentations, hence all his crimes against transhumanity. But he is really, really, really fucking smart. And really knows his shit. If he wasn't such a bastard and so utterly callous with the rest of transhumanity, he would be probably a hero of science.
If it weren't for the fact that he was, for lack of a better term, mangling it up. So
well, he's a lot more efficient than Mengele was. So he's not like a sadist. He just doesn't get if he wants a result, he gets it. Regardless of the cost.
And is he's one of the ones that's on?
Yeah, that was the intercepted message.
Okay.
So anything else?
The only possible formula could work is
you don't know who
baby
the other
boots.
experts are.
Okay, but we do have a trace now. So.
Well, you have Necton on Ceres. Anything else, or are you just going to go ahead and forecast?
Ought to on a research roll for history of the Hidden Concern. I'm looking for big operations that are known they have done in the past, like coups they may have done?
Well, there's certainly how they took over Ceres. Ceres was certainly before the fall a conventional kind of mining facility, hypercorp owned, and controlled. And certainly during the fall, there's a lot of there seemed to be a very suspicious mass immigration of octopus uplifts, including a transport ship there. And they've kind of whitewashed what exactly happened, but it seems very clear, like they made it seem like they just like the hypercorp that controlled it just dissolved because of the fall. But it seems, if you read between the lines, it certainly seems that they were very skillful in killing everybody who disagreed with them and took it over. And they operate through the Ceres Transport Authority, the CTA, which is their front organization. So they're very secretive, and they like being quiet. They don't like showing displays of power. They don't like making themselves known. But
I'm going to look specifically for members captured and put on cold storage since then. So I assume somebody's been captured.
Yeah, there have been members captured.
Known. Yeah, so
there are
somebody since the early days that got captured and is no longer in the field.
Okay, you can give me that'd be another research check. All right.
Nope.
You can't find it.
I will flip it. 39.
Okay. Yeah, you find one. Steve Day. Yeah. I told you. First
An
fucking
octopus named Steve Day.
Yep. That was his alias.
Okay.
It's the future.
If you
Good rage end.
Eclipse phase. A
I
progressive
will tell you
phase.
this for free. Octopus often have multiple names. One for dealing with transhumanity. That's the one that gets written on legal records. Their real names are sometimes fucking, unique color patterns that can only be understood by other octomorphs in an octomorph.
Or certain smells. So
The what?
or certain smells.
No, color patterns.
There's only color patterns. So okay.
Yeah, they're color shifting creatures.
Okay.
Well, I know those.
So Steve Day, you know who Steve Day is. Are you going to try and impersonate him?
39 out of 40. So I know a bit more about Steve Day. Right?
Yeah, he was captured by the Jovians. The Jovians arrested him for intercepting their space, for being a pirate, and for murder. And they executed his morph. It's actually, you have video of it, or XP of it, for, being an abomination against nature. But it's obvious to you that they didn't delete his stack, didn't delete his ego. But that was
somewhere.
3 years ago.
Okay.
So you have that. Then anybody else going to be doing anything?
Quick question about the mining there.
Yes.
Is it like how profitable it is compared to how much it should be?
The what?
How profitable the mining there is compared to what it could be if it was working at maximum efficiency? I'm trying to see if they're skimming anything off the top of the actual mining events.
All right, we're going to know.
6 out of 40 from asteroid prospecting.
It's extremely profitable. It all goes to the CTA. The CTA,
Which is totally not a front.
It's a legitimate organization. They don't. It's not really skimming if you control it.
Yeah,
Skimming is if you're not supposed to be taking the profits.
but there's still there's
There's also more in the outer system. Remember, this is more influenced by extropian business culture rather than hypercorp planetary consortia. So this is more libertarian paradise, contract-based, anything else goes.
And you have space syphilis.
Speaking
Yeah.
of which, I'd like to take a look at,
Collar, space
get
collar.
in touch with my
Space call.
Hypercorp contacts, see if they know anything that's going on here that we wouldn't get through Firewall.
Hypercore contacts?
This
or
is great. I got color.
Networking hypercontact.
Okay, yeah, give me network.
So we haven't forecast yet, right?
Well, yeah,
We're
just
just researching.
yeah.
35.
You placed in your order for morphs, so you have some time because they have to fucking Necton, you assume, is the one who's arranging for you.
I would like a gorilla that can swim underwater.
There's just some firewall friendly
I
at the
wait
bottom.
3 hours for a laugh to come across.
No, it's like a frowny face. You son of a bitch. Stop playing with me. This is expensive. It's like text messaging on the phone. All right. Sorry.
35 out of 55.
Okay, what do you want to know?
What information do the Hypercorps have on just the business in general?
They're fucking gangsters, but they hold up their end of the bargain. They do business with anybody. If you're setting up an operation,
You say they do business with unscrupulous people.
That's pretty much everybody in the main belt. There's not really a lot of saints in the main belt.
You got 9 lives. Yeah, you're right.
You started at the top. Yeah, work your way down.
You got Baby Soylent Green Incorporated.
You do. So yeah, they're bastards because they're fucking uplifts. And
Where
they
else
should know
are you
their
going to get
place.
pure baby from?
But they run a tight operation.
They're the best source.
They're pretty good. Like there are problems with mining on the surface because there's a lot of they let anybody set up a claim that has the money or the credits or the rep to burn, and sometimes there's disputes between claims that are bordering each other.
Murder.
But the hidden concern takes care of it mostly, but it's not like exactly calling the police expecting them to arrest them. They just mostly tell them, stop shooting seeker missiles at those guys 10 kilometers over there, you asshole.
Please.
Or we'll charge you more. Or we'll just kill you all and take your staff.
I think the first would work better. Like we're going to charge you more money. Fuck. Okay, we're done.
Yeah.
We're sorry.
So it's the Wild West kind of, but the hidden concern is the only law.
Except with tentacles.
Continue to shoot
Except with
secrets.
tentacles.
And hacks.
They're assholes, and they're uplifts. You do note that obviously there's a lot of friction. Just the idea of a uplift-controlled organization is just to the hypercores. So there's that.
It's like unions. Ugh.
Is there anything else you want to know?
That'll work.
Okay. All right, so you do, as everybody's doing your research, actually, I like the Love and Rage collection. It's actually pretty nice, especially compared to all the fucking horrible places you've been in the last couple of years, which is everywhere you've been in the last 5 years. It's
Unfortunately, only one of us knows that.
Yeah. No, you've all got your memories back. You don't have them integrated in your minds, but you can look through, you can browse through them like.
So John go like, yeah, I don't need those.
Yeah.
No.
Well, no, you've had some good
Really, Tom?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Gee, I guess I've got a rocket now.
Yeah.
Well, when you're uploading the best of
No,
times,
he knew
those
about that.
kind of harsh.
But yeah, this is a lot better. So you have a brief respite from that before you far cast away. It takes 6 hours per person.
Fargate.
Enjoy your continuity check.
Continuity.
Continuity check is will times 3, no modifiers, because it's only a brief period of downtime, like 6 hours.
Oh, made it.
Okay.
Yep, I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, will times 3. So you awaken on Ceres. Gravity is much lower, and it is colder. All of you, you have a message, a group message, waiting for you. You're sort of bouncing around in your new tentacled bodies for the most part.
Oh my god!
There is a fabricator there.
I only have a normal set of arms, and my voice doesn't sound like I'm gargling hot gravel.
Yeah.
We can change that if you
There's
want.
survival
I'm
gear
okay.
on the fabricator, so you can have a standard back
Engage the
suit.
Tom Waits mode.
If you have any equipment that you want to fab, you can do so now. Is anybody doing anything unusual? Like you're just doing one launcher or what? Okay.
I'd like to get the same kind of rifle I had before.
Okay.
And my
It's not a gorilla.
Yeah. You're not having the best day.
gonna be okay.
Your arm starts moving around on its own accord.
That's
You've made exactly that face, or you think you do, but really you just change to a sort of purple red, and it's like, which is even weirder.
Meanwhile, I'm doing like figure eights and shit.
Yeah, you're just like you're actually in a pretty large warehouse. You're actually in a pretty large facility, or at least large enough to handle a
He
meal.
can fly?
It's 2.8% gravity. You can jump like pretty fucking high.
I also arranged to rent a Neo Station.
Yeah,
walker.
you have a robotic walker you can use to bounce around.
Okay.
So there's actually a picture of that.
I paid for it.
Okay.
Go to Caleb. Do you need some help up?
Oh, good.
It's like, are you okay? Are you okay, Master? You seem a little distressed. Would you like to?
Go away, Yohat.
Okay, it's going to work comfort. That's okay.
To the flogging room.
Okay, I'm sorry. The message.
I will go fab a gray box.
Okay, you fab a gray box.
I'm also going to get on local mesh and have Yellow Hat while he's flogging himself.
Yeah.
Do more research on Steve Day.
Well, I'm,
so I can find
Okay, that'd be another research
and
check.
I'm going to check out this message we have.
Yeah, you all have a message.
Oh, yeah. Right.
It is from Necton. He tells you, "Hey, gate crashers! I know you. We haven't talked in years, but I heard you wanted to get out of the gate crashing game and get some more profitable work here in the real world." In the real universe. So I'm glad I could invite you over here, and you can pay me back for those nice morphs I got for you by doing a little job for us, for my friends and I. And then there's a waypoint about 60 kilometers away. He says there's this group called Hoffman Consulting, but really they're a bunch of Brinker assholes. And they're terrible clients of the CTA. They pay their bills late. They shoot at other people nearby. They say nasty things over the mesh. They're just rude assholes. But they pay enough that we can't just kick them out.
So it's 4chan.
Yeah, well, no, because they're secretive. The thing is, they mine a lot of water. And they don't really sell it. So they're not doing this for profit. They're doing this because they're running some sort of habitat somewhere in the main belt that they don't want anybody to know about. And we're really curious, but we can't do it ourselves because that would be bad. That would be, a breach of our contract. But if some other people, maybe former enemies of theirs, decided to raid them and find out where their little base was, or just blow them all up just to teach them a lesson, maybe they pay us a little more for another protection, for a better protection contract, something like that.
So our cover is out of character. We're hitters for the hidden concern.
Yes. Freelance worker. You can give me interfacing checks too, everybody. Or you can have your muse do it.
I got my 14 for my research.
I do not.
For
make it.
interfacing.
I do not make it.
42 out of 50.
Okay.
I don't make the interface.
Okay, those of you who make it realize there's a hidden message in there. And fortunately, you are all armed with Firewall's latest secure communication software. So you can find that encryption key and decrypt it and say, yes, look, your cover is you're all gate crashers. That's why nobody knows who you are or what you've been doing. You can use your own rep or whatever if you want to talk about it. I don't think anybody's going to find out. Everyone's heard about the Minerva 4 Civil War, but nobody knows a fucking thing about it. So feel free to lie or use your own rep or whatever. Obviously, don't fucking mention Hedro or anything like that. But yeah, I brought you in because we've been kind of. It's a side job for me, but it helped me gain rep with the concern, and it's a way for you to earn an invitation to below the surface, so you can do. They have their own station down there, or they have multiple stations down there, but you need to be invited to be let in, and they don't let anybody in there. You need to earn their trust. So this is your way to earn some rep with the hidden concern. So that is your first job if you want to earn some rep. So yeah, these guys, you can either just blow them up, you can steal data from them, find out where they are, or teach them a lesson. They'll kind of establish what kind of people you guys are to the hidden concern, whether you're just badass killers or just sneaky spies or clever conmen or whatever else. I don't know. I can give you a more detailed briefing in person, but I'm down below right now. If you have questions, he gives you communication protocol. Expect delay between 2 to 12 hours between message and me being able to get back to you. Anyways, you're on. Welcome to Ceres and Aventine. You're on Aventine, by the way, the city, biggest city on it. It's a mining town. Everything is owned. Yeah. So yeah, that message ends.
So should we just go for? Should we go for just a general infiltration?
You can do research checks for that. You're doing a research check for Steve Day?
Yeah, I got 14 out of 40.
Okay. What do you want to know about him?
I want to know his octopus name.
You get with 14 out of 14.
14 out of 40.
Huh?
14 out of 40.
1-4 out of 40.
Yeah, I know. 14 out of 40. You get a decent XP of his color pattern. It's not super perfect. It's not the best possible quality. It's obviously 4 years old. because it was before he got captured by the Jovians.
Yeah.
And the thing is, Steve Day didn't have backup kept on Ceres, so he's actually been out of commission.
Yeah, I don't want him to have anybody he's talked to recently.
Yeah. So so that's why they haven't. There's actually a memorial for him against the evil bioconservative fascist assholes who oppress our people. So there is kind of that vibe on the Aventine mesh, but it's not a perfect thing. So you trying to replicate it would require using the Neo-Octopus language.
I don't have.
You can get a skill soft of it and try and replicate it 50% if you.
Well, that's the later cover. Right now, we need a cover to get into the Hawk.
Well, I think I might have something else. I made a 23 out of 25 check on my networking criminals. Mm-hmm. What clubs do members of Hoffman usually frequent down here?
They do not. They stay on their station. They do not leave it. They mesh communicate to Aventine, but that's it.
But they pretty much keep to themselves?
They do, except with weapon fire. Anybody who comes near them, they tend to shoot warning shots at. And they've had skirmishes with multiple other people near their claim. And passing, especially apparently there was some sort of incident where they really got paranoid and added anti-spacecraft weapons. So everybody flying over their space gets too close, they shoot at them. Which again causes them fine. The Hidden Concern fines them, but they apparently have the money to pay. So you can get a layout of the place, though, with another research check.
Okay.
Interest conspiracies?
Yeah, you can give me that.
Nope.
Small group.
Nope.
Do what?
Failed my research check, so...
Okay. So they're 60 kilometers away. They do obviously maintain mesh communications with the Aventine, which they have to. That's part of their contract is to not go silent because that gets people nervous. And they're assholes, but they're not like super high priority. There's a lot of rude people out here. So you have multiple approaches. Anybody with squad tactics, security, or anything like that can give me a roll, or smuggling operations, or you can give me another networking criminal check.
Can do that, or what's the status?
33 out of 60.
Oh, 33. All right. You pull up a map of their satellite map that shows their claim as it was 2 weeks ago. It probably hasn't changed much since then. There's only one prefab building, which is their station, and then one dig pit. Apparently, they're just trying to get as much ice as possible. Then they have their own personal ship, pick it up every couple of weeks. And drop it off. So their ship's apparently just making roundabout things. You spot a couple of saucer bots, a couple of embedded sensors, and it looks like...
How big is the ice?
100 kilometers. You can dig into it, obviously, and burrow there. So you see multiple approaches. One, you could just go fast and hard, blow them up. One thing is you realize there's multiple heat signatures coming from inside the pit. It looks like most of their workers and their equipment is located in the dig pit. A well-placed seeker round or other explosive weapon could bury that pit. So if you bury the pit, you could then get into the prefab building where their data is and steal it. So that you could do the lightning round, or you could do the subtle thing and just get a small bot or yourself and slowly inch your way up there. With thermal dampening, you can maintain cold, and if you had the patience enough, you could get up right on their building and sneak in. If you had a swarmoid or you yourself was cold and patient enough, it would probably take you about a week to crawl the couple kilometers it would get there without being detected. They do listen to messages. You don't know if they'll respond to them. So that's what you get with that. So there are a couple of open-ended tactical approaches. Did anybody make networking criminal or networking hypercore?
Oh, I can do. Let me see. Made my networking hypercore.
Okay. You actually look up fucking the equivalent of Yelp reviews on them, and there are multiple bad reports. However, there's a notable entry where one of them apparently, what really got them paranoid in the last couple of weeks, was that a bounty hunter who had a private contract to get one of them apparently launched a harpoon from orbit and grabbed one of the workers while they're all in synth morphs, and just took one away. There's no atmosphere. So he just hauled one away, and that bounty hunter is still around.
What's his name?
Her name, Cassandra Datsak. D-A-T-S-A-K. And she apparently works in this neighborhood. So you could contact her and find out what she knows about it.
Okay, that's like, if you guys are okay with that, I'll go ahead and make her my contact her and see what we can pull up from it. Because if nothing else, we may be able to just ride a harpoon down.
Well, they're probably added anti-aircraft after that, so that's probably not going to work. But she might... Remember, your mission is to find out where they're based out of. Like, what they're... Nobody knows what their deal is. It's obviously a front corporation. People think it's some sort of brain cult, because I've said you could... if you have anthropology or some sort of social science, you can analyze...
Sociology?
Political science, you can analyze their messages that they've...
14 out of 35.
Odd 7 out of 60.
Okay, you look at their messages... they have posted strange cryptic threats and warnings and proclamations on the Aventine Mesh. That people have ignored or misunderstood, but you recognize it's obviously, 14 and what else?
Odd 7.
Odd 7? Yeah. There's some kind of cult or some sort of, they're ideologically driven. You can't tell you're only getting cryptic references to their beliefs. And they're contradictory at points, but they're some sort of religious or fanatical organization with strange beliefs, which explains why they're so secretive and why they don't want anybody to know where they're from or where they're based. And why they're doing this instead of just trying to make money by selling ice or mining ice.
70 out of 70 on social engineering.
You actually get a lot closer. You figure out a lot more about them by their. You recognize that they keep talking about the maestro, and there are several oblique references. You recognize that this is probably not a traditional religious cult, but more like a cult of personality around some sort of charismatic person, a secular cult, if you will, someone that. An artist or a writer or someone of note, possibly from before the fall, who impressed these people, and everyone just drank the Kool-Aid, basically. And because they're transhuman, drinking the Kool-Aid isn't the end. So it's only the beginning. So you, with that information, you could take, if you have pre-fall history?
I do.
Okay, you could tell him some references, and you can do a check.
Got a moxie die for a reroll.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
You can pay. You can call a favor in from somebody to have them analyze it for you.
Astrosociology, that wouldn't get it? It's got to be pre-fall history?
Well, that's as far as you get with sociology.
Okay.
You figure it out, but you don't, the references that they're making are related back to the fall. So you figured out, what their group structure is. And why they're doing it, you just don't know.
How fanatical are they?
Extremely.
So, all compunctions are lost so long as they achieve the goal of
whatever the leader says.
Whatever the leader says.
So until if you wanted to try and impersonate the leader, you'd have to figure out who that leader was.
I don't want to impersonate the leader.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Okay. Again, you could just storm them and just.
Yeah, that's not a good idea. I haven't figured out how to walk yet. So, 29 out of 30 on networking criminals, finally.
Sure.
So I need a criminal contact, a hacker, preferably.
Okay. Another one, a Cinnabite. His name is Cinnabite.
Okay.
That's his hacker alias.
Hey, Cinnabite, how you doing?
Good. Doing good, like always.
It's been a long time since I've seen you. How are things going on in the room?
Yeah, sure. It's all good. Hey, man, want a pedal?
It's
fine.
fine.
I sent you a pedal. I got the latest one.
No, I need you to do a data scrub for me.
What? Okay. Why? For what?
I want you to find some top-end automated water mining tech and the designer.
Okay.
I want you to download that footage, and then I want you to put in a very subtle search blind for it. I want to make it look proprietary, even though you just pulled it off basic search websites.
Okay. All right, that would be a moderate favor, so I'll just say.
What does he need?
I see what you're doing. So
3 G-rep for that.
Well, what's he trying to do?
He's trying to lure them out with Bay.
What is he
automated mining tech? Like
so is that something
data
with industrial hardware and asteroid prospecting I could try and replicate for him?
Well, it's just the prospect of it, right?
Yeah, I just want footage of it, and I want a name of the guy who designed it.
You can give me a check to make it even better. Like, make it sound sexier.
Okay.
Oh, it gets 10,000 RPM? Oh, man. You know.
Do a technical writing job on it. So.
All right, well, you can't... You're not familiar with it.
I need the name of the designer more than anything else.
36 out of 40 for the prospecting, but I failed with my hardware industrial.
36... All right, so the name...
I'm basically having him pull footage on how did this get made, scrub it from the mesh so no one else can access it, and make it look like I got like it on site or something.
So super technology, like super mining tech that
looks like he designed it.
That no one on the mesh can access.
That's what I'm telling you.
He's trying to say. He's trying to give them the new, better what's it?
Space Google the video.
Yeah.
Give me the video.
Yeah.
Make it to where they can't access the video, so it looks like I brought it from on site and I've got an inside.
So hide that video. Okay.
Yeah, and then I want to know the guy who designed. Or the biggest name. I don't need to get access to his stack or anything like that.
Okay. Well, you know the name, Drew. You can just tell him. It's Marissa Clementine.
In the canyon, in the cavern?
Yep, something like that. All right, so he hides the video results. So he's confident that no one will be able to find it, at least on the Aventine mesh. For at least a couple of hours, hopefully.
That's fine.
Yeah. So, what are you gonna do?
No, that's all I need. I just
Okay.
need an in.
Okay.
All right, and I'm going to go ahead and contact our bounty hunter and see if we can. That's like I can possibly get any information out of her.
Okay. You contact Cassandra Datsik, ex-Tropian licensed ego collector and bounty hunter, available for contracts. If you would like to, what are you guys?
Go ahead.
Bar mitzvahs.
Go ahead and actually set up. No.
Yes.
Anyway, no. Go ahead and actually see if she's willing to set up a meetup. That's like a physical meetup somewhere. So.
Why? What? Give me a perspective. Like, what's your angle? Why?
Looking. That's like.
He wants to pay you money to hire you. How's that for an angle?
It's like under the pretenses of...
Highly suspicious. Let's do business over the mesh.
So, okay. Well, in that case, actually, I will go ahead and use... I will use professional space design to create a nice area for us to... have a meeting. So,
all right.
I want to make it... Use my skill. 24. Made it. So.
Okay. She shows up in the space. Like, what does it look like?
So, So
Frank Sinatra's lounge.
No, actually not. That's like nice. That's like nice picnic by a waterfall. So
okay,
just trying to make it nice. So.
This is I am a bounty hunter. This is. Are you sure you weren't? All right. So she shows up. She's rezzed in a.
Sansa.
No, she's not. No, just symbol space. It can be anything. That's
why it'd be funny.
It would be funny, but she shows up.
Japanese schoolgirl.
No.
God damn.
You're keeping her. She shows up in fucking Gamera. All right, she's Gamera, friend of all children. She looks at you and is like, "I'm a bounty hunter. This isn't a dating service."
No, I'm actually I'm a simulspace designer by that's like by my trade, Simon Kavanaugh. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, hi Simon.
I understand you recently did a job where you were pulling somebody from the Hoffman Consulting, correct?
Yeah, no, that's publicly known. Yeah.
No, I would like to compliment you on the rather unique approach to the job. But we also had, my group that I'm representing has some other issues that we need to deal with, specifically with Hoffman, and we're wondering if we could possibly use you as a consultant.
We are, what do you want to know about them? I am a professional, but yeah, my services are available, and my contract to get the Hoffman ID didn't include consulting about other cases related to it. So,
which is understandable. That was with somebody completely different, but our interests are particularly lying in whatever they're hiding. Because
because
obviously they're up to something rather
All
suspicious.
right. What
and
what's your offer?
what? That's like what are you in need of most here? So
I take credits or rep.
for that, and actually, what kind of credits? What kind of reputation would be spending with her? So
I can take either any one. They're brokers.
Okay.
On Extropia.
So we specifically need to find at least a safe. My group needs to find a safe path in because we're trying to figure out what other habitat they're hiding. Hiding
you
in.
know what that? I don't know. I know.
So,
I'll tell you.
and also, do you also appreciate if you could bring us any pertinent information on the leader? That's like the leadership or the structure.
Okay, yeah, I'm available. I even offer authenticity. If the information does not prove to be verifiably accurate, you can get your rep back.
Kimmy's make sure she's not bullshitting.
Okay. Minus 10.
Fuck.
Giant turtle.
Flipping.
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Mock you to flip that.
Okay. What'd you get?
37.
All right. She seems to be telling the truth.
Okay.
As far as you can tell.
Look at that.
For a Gamera construct in a virtual reality.
Yep. Well, you're not the. That's like first giant monster brought down human size that I've trusted before. So
Okay.
that's like, but I'll be happy to do it. What's the cost?
If you want the whole shebang, 100 rep. And you can use in multiple ones.
Yeah, 100 reps. So, what actually
I accept all the nominations.
would be? I'm trying to think for bargaining or what else that would be for trying to get that down. So, persuasion.
You can try persuasion.
Persuasion.
Come on.
I look trustworthy.
100. So,
Okay. What are you offering? How much are you willing to spend?
really, that doesn't seem. That's really.
100's crit success.
I know.
I know. That's why I'm like,
Yeah.
what? Like, she's willing to go. Like, what are you willing to spend? Like, I will be honest with you. I have a lot of bills to pay because of another job I had to re-sleeve recently. So I really either need money, or if you look you're capable, I would accept mutual aid. We are out in autonomous territory. If you help me with something, I help you with this.
I think that's actually I think that's a comparable. That's like agreement.
We're not
What?
there.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Opto,
wait, hold on.
it's like
I don't
you
think-
stay out of this Opto 8.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that I get what we're doing. We are doing a side quest. For a side quest now.
Yo, dog, I heard you like side quests.
That Aaron has promised our aid.
No. this
He
is
hasn't
wrong.
agreed yet.
Yeah,
he hasn't agreed yet.
Has he promised our rate or his aid?
Hasn't he? Hasn't he, Ross?
Let's see.
Make her a demon just so we're sure he'll do it.
Well, hold on. I guess technically this is even a firewall side. It's even one level deeper than I thought because it's a firewall side quest.
I'm
the
sitting
main
here
quest.
getting information for
No,
you,
actually, this is a
not
mission.
sitting in the back
Firewall mission.
programming something
Okay.
for a change. Okay.
All right, she says, "Look, there's a group of pirates in a nearby asteroid that I finally got their location. But if you have any friends who have guns, or I can fab them guns, or if they have a gunnery skill, they can man the weapons. We can just take them out, grab their stacks. I get a nice bounty, and then I'll tell you everything. I'll give you my entire spec sheet, which has the habitat location. I will lead the rules and let it. That was what the ego contract was for in the first place, was find out where those assholes were located.
Interesting. What's the name of these pirates?
The pirates? Don't worry about the name of the pirates. Pirates are pirates.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
We're all fine here.
No, it's like I'm
They're
actually-
unaffiliated with any cartel. They're just scum-sucking pirates who steal from automated mining vessels.
That's a good name.
Scowbag called that.
Fuck no, failed the physics check. So
All right, yeah.
I failed that one.
They're not connected with Nine Lives or the Hidden Concern or
Let's go
anybody
to
else.
Dubstep Cannon and take 'em out.
They're just parasites who steal from automated mining vessels that operate in the belt.
He's off to have a gun, too.
They're like cockroaches. You just stamp them out.
So
Saints Row
why have you
Cross.
had this much issue stamping them out though?
Because I had to re-sleeve from another operation recently, so I don't have any money to hire some help to take them out, because there's 5 of them and 1 of me.
Okay, but all the information that you have on Hoffman will be ours.
I'll
at
give
the
you
end
a
of
portion of it for a portion of whatever rep you want to spend. Like, you want to approach them, I can give you an approach.
this. So
For that, I'll give it for 10 rep. For either criminal rep or hypercore rep, or what do you have?
So I can. That's like I'll go ahead and check over some hyper.
So are
10
your
hypercore.
firewall rep.
I mean, if
Now,
if
here's
you have
Firewall
friends,
rep.
you can
Let's-
consult with your friends and talk about it.
Okay.
Pool your resources.
I will do that, but if you but for at least the baseline
I
information.
don't want people. Well, I don't want you to agree now, and then I have to get my vessel fueled up, and then you back out at the last minute. That shit's expensive.
Which I completely understand, and I'm glad, and I understand on your side about the negotiation. So in that case, for the 10 rep, if you at least give me the baseline information, and then I will come.
So what are you going to get? Tactical? How to get closer to them?
Yeah, the tactical, and then I will come back to let you know
Or what
they
kind of rep are
agree.
you doing?
Go ahead and do the 10 of the hypercore.
Okay, yeah. All right, 10 rep. She gives you some of what David already had. She does tell you that she hacked one of the saucer bots and they never found out about it. So she gives you the admin password and login to get covert status on one of the saucer bots that monitor the area 24/7.
Okay.
So you have that.
So we have monitoring.
The saucer
information.
bot has been modified with a laser weapon on it. So
Okay.
basically modified as a point defense weapon to shoot down seekers. So anyways, so back to Caleb.
Can I talk to one of the resleeving technicians at the body bank?
Yeah, there's just a guy. His name is Gordon. He's a fallback
I'm
unit.
going to wait till he is doing something,
Okay.
like typing on a computer or something like that.
Yeah, he's machine away.
I will come up and tap him on the shoulder to get his attention.
Okay. Yeah.
And I will use subliminal.
The hijinks begin.
It's the one thing I don't have a massive penalty on.
Yeah.
You realize you're doing hypno
Only minus 10 physical.
octopus now.
I get a 48 out of 60.
What? Yes? Okay, what do you...
Didn't work.
No, it did.
Oh, I put the word trustworthy in this.
Okay. Hi. You look trustworthy.
Yes,
I get that a lot.
it must be the mini arms.
Well, yeah. Uplifts are straight shooties. Especially Octomorphs here.
Many arms for hugging.
Yeah.
Well, about that, I am actually a psychosurgeon by trade.
Okay.
And I'm looking to make my name
Okay.
because Ceres is
Thank
an
you.
underrepresented market.
That's me, Ruger.
Yeah.
But the problem is I'm very new to the system.
Yeah.
And so I haven't had any patients yet.
Uh-huh.
What is the... you think you could help me out a little something, below the table? I would never let your name get out. And it would be ultimately for good.
Okay.
Do you have anybody in your servers that's just gone really hopelessly mad? Series of disorders, was deemed irredeemable in terms of coming back from the brink, has suffered some sort of horrible psychological torture. Because I specialize in those kinds of serious traumas, and if I could heal that person, that could help make me name and help me start my practice.
He said, well, he can give me a kinesics check.
47 out of 50.
Okay. He becomes extremely nervous when you bring that topic up. He is like, well, hypothetically, there might be such people in that. They're in that condition in our ego storage facility, which is secure by contract law.
Well, obviously.
Yes.
But he's not going to be received in his current state, is he?
I cannot mention that. That is confidential. You are...
What's his name again?
Gordon.
All right. Gordon, you can trust me.
I do trust you, and I'm telling you more than I should, but there are laws against this.
I know there are, but there's laws against this for ego
Laws that would
traffickers.
get me cold storage.
But who's going to tell them, Gordon? Not me.
You just said you were going to tell everybody that you were going to...
I'm going to heal him, and I'm going to let it know that
I will
I'm the
give
one
you
who
the
did
name
it.
of a family that you can contact and ask them to get their permission. I will get shoved in cold storage if I do that. You are not familiar. Do you have any skills that would let you be familiar with extropian business culture or anything like that?
Hypercorp politics?
Politics at a minus 10.
Nope.
Okay. You don't know what his deal is. He's extremely nervous, but he gives you the contact list of 7 people that you can contact to get a waiver. But he, like, that is apparently, like, you know, asking him to kill a family member or something like that. He is extremely, extremely verbose.
Well, I'm just gonna have Yellow Hat cycle through them then.
Okay.
And advertise myself as a psychosurgeon who takes no hope cases. If
Moxie
anybody
times
told
10.
you that there's no way to do that,
Moxie times 10.
nope.
Okay. How much you fail by?
20.
If you spend Moxie, one will say yes automatically. Just by rote.
Yeah.
Alright, you spend a Moxie, somebody says yes! Grandpa was never right after the fall.
Hopelessly violently insane.
Yeah, if you get him drunk. Which he always was. That's why he's in storage now. You can't be drunk if you're in cold storage.
He's a drunk ex-threat.
Oh no, so he's just a criminal?
No, he apparently, you look at his profile, he was suffered neural damage when he ego cast out, like it didn't get a full transmission out of Earth. He was a fall survivor, but they sleeved him. He didn't like life on Ceres, couldn't adjust, got started sending, fabricating a lot of alcohol, drinking a lot, and they eventually put him. They didn't know what to do with him because they couldn't get a therapist on Aberdeen because it's a fucking boring company town. So yeah.
So he didn't do anything. He just made out.
Oh no, there was assault, vandalism. You could certainly you could get Cenobite to fabricate some criminal charges if you wanted to.
Constructed a 60-foot shame bot.
All right, I'll take it. I'll take the case. Give me a fork.
All right. They don't give a shit.
All right.
They don't like Grandpa. No. Spinning is an arrow.
I'm going to put him in a civil space.
Okay.
I wanted a 60-time accelerator.
Okay. All right. That'll take 3 rep to get a server.
Okay. I'll spend 3 at rep.
All right.
Oh my god, what are you...
Nuclear Bartleby shit for doing this. What are you doing?
I don't have any psychosurgery skills, so I'm going to lock it down.
Yeah.
Minimal server, fidelity.
Yeah.
Just basically a blank room.
Yeah.
I'm going to alpha fork him as many times as I can fit it, and I'm just going to let it run.
So it's just like multiple versions of him in the same blank room. All right, so they're all just going to be like killing and.
He's going to talk to himself for a couple of decades.
Okay. All right. Give me a will times 3 check.
I'm good.
No. Yeah. All right. Yeah. You start doing that.
All right. I let it run until we're ready to go.
Okay. All right.
I don't tell any of them.
Yeah. No, it's fine. The family doesn't care that much either. So.
Are you making a crazy old man data palm?
Creating a poison seed. Like, merge with this asshole.
I know what I'm doing.
All right, that's fine. All right, so what do you guys next? I assume you tell the others about Cassandra's offer.
Yes, I
All right.
bring that up.
So all of you have been told about that.
I have. That's like we have access to the saucer rover.
Saucer bot.
Oh, sorry, the saucer bot. So we have telemetry information if we need it. In all honesty, she seems rather honest about the. That's like the pirate situation.
You can do a research check on her.
So, 28 out of 30 made it.
She's an independent contractor. She's got a pretty good reputation overall, but she's had
your muse is better at research than you.
Hypercorp 11 out of 55.
11, yeah. She's got a good
Dr. Blacklock
reputation.
takes
Independent
sick of
contractor.
his patients.
Specializes in the main belt. And works between the Planetary Consortium and Extropius. So she has put in both worlds. The last 3 missions, though, were spectacular failures. She's had to re-sleeve 3 times in the last 6 months.
Who is she going up against?
Those are confidential. One ended with her ship exploding, so she's had to get a new ship. So she's had like 5 years of good luck, and then 3 bad operations in 6 months have left her broke. So she's desperate for
Cowboy
money.
Bebopping it up. So
Yeah, so she's trying to work her way back up.
actually, this might work out well for us because even if these cases are not entirely her fault, if we could help her with this and get her into good graces, that means that we have a fairly good bounty hunter.
What if they
with
are
good reputation
entirely her
on our
fault?
call center.
You don't know the details of it. They're always confidential. She takes contract from both extropian business concerns and a planetary consortium, but she works for businesses.
Yeah, and it's just a freelancer. So honestly, I think this would do as well to take us.
3 bad 3 bad jobs on her docket, she's still got a good reputation. So the people...
Well, I mean, people are
beginning
getting questioned her now, because, like, fucking did she lose her nerve? What happened? But, you know, you don't know.
Yeah, but in this case, if we can actually help her reestablish her reputation among the hypercores...
Well, she's also a total mercenary. Like,
Yeah.
she will sell you out for the highest dollar.
So,
That's why she's independent. Like, she does not understand the concept of loyalty.
It's true. We can teach her it. We can help somebody evolve socially.
You could try. Probably maybe locking her into a symbol space and psychosurgery.
Surgery with
Now, that might
multiple
help.
versions.
I didn't do psychosurgery.
Yeah, I know.
Because you can't.
That's the step that they would take to actually help her instead
God
of
damn
driving
it,
her
Joel.
to zero stress.
But I have in mind that we'll still get the information that we need and go and also earn an ally on the side as well for any future missions.
Possible ally. Potential ally.
I'm trying to look at the positive here, so I will at least put my vote.
Wait, hold
as
on.
yay.
If we're trying to look at the positives here, what we
To
might
sweeten
get,
the deal-
what we might get is a discount when we purchase her.
She'll give it to you.
Operations.
She'll give you the information for you if you help her with the rate on the fight.
No.
Sweeten the
I mean,
deal.
like, and like, what we might get out of this in terms of making her a better character
Yeah.
would be cutting us a discount the next
Oh
time
yeah,
we import
no,
the
yeah.
services.
She has no loyalty to it.
And she did say that she would outfit us with weaponry, which is something that a few of us...
Yeah,
don't
she has a ship with a small fabricator on it. She can fabricate small arms, but she sweeten the deal. She sends you telemetry. She has of
I'll
that.
give you a
power.
rail pistol. You want a rail pistol?
Basically,
Yeah,
if any of you do any of you have gunnery?
Yeah.
All right, you can use gunnery. She has several ship-mounted weapons, and then it would just be a straight-up fight. So you can do trick them, the con, or you could blow up some pirates and get the same data.
I say we con them.
So
I say we blow up some motherfucking
I say we con them. We
pirates.
go inside. We
I
make
say
them
we
so
blow up
scared
some
of us
pirates.
they don't do anything against us. And while we do it, we drop the gray box and we hack them from far away.
I say we kill pirates.
Aaron?
To be fair,
What's your?
I say we go in there and hack them. My character would be excited about blowing up pirates.
So
I don't know.
what's?
Maybe.
Well, what I will go ahead and ask. What is your plan for infiltration?
They like mining ice. They need as much of it as quickly as possible. It's their only concern. So we give them something that will help them mine ice better. But we do it in a way that lets them maintain their autonomy. Because they obviously don't want to be seen by anybody. So the maestro called us. I came. I brought the stack of Marissa Clementine because I deal in those, as do all of us. Would you like her to build you some ice mining things? Because I'll have her I'll give you 20 copies of her. But at the same time, no one's going to fuck with us because we'll steal their souls and torture them for eternity. Because you know who we're imitating.
So, are you telling us the plan now about the?
No, I'm not telling. I just think you should trust me. Like,
No.
So, well, yeah. In that case, I would like to trust you in that, but unless we actually have I know what the full plan is. Mike,
we go in imitating soul traders. We have a soul that lets them build their own ice mining facility that automates it and will speed up their operation.
so we're coming.
We're
up
willing to sell it to them.
So we're coming up like 9 lives ego nappers.
Yeah. We're willing to sell it to them. We're there to set up the deal in person before we farcast something.
Well, the only problem with
And
that,
then
though,
while
is-
we're inside, somebody slips the gray box into their systems. We remote hack it while we're not even there. And then we don't have to even go through the deal or get money unless we want to.
There's only one problem with that plan. We don't have a soul in a box to give them.
I can come up with something.
Okay.
And we wouldn't do it on the spot. That'd be stupid. That's not how a criminal would arrange it. You arrange the deal, then you do it all over civil space.
all right. So what's it going to be?
Well, and let's go with the vote. So we already have one for.
Oh god, I don't know.
Well, yeah. This needs to be. That's like unanimous. So vote.
Well, then we're not going to come up with anything.
Well, okay. Just
Yeah.
then.
If it's a unanimous vote, one dissenting vote means no.
It's not.
Okay, well, it's fine. Let's just. So you want
I still say we kill some pirates.
pirates.
At least we do something
Crazy
good,
box.
good for the universe.
So one for pirate.
We
one for
kill
crazy box.
what one bounty hunter says are pirates. Good for you.
I have no reason to distrust her.
Having never spoken to her before, or have any concept of who or what she is. I trust her implicitly.
I'm I'm trying to be a spy, and I'm not
How
very good.
dare you besmirch her honor, sir?
Whatever her name. Do you remember her name?
That's beside the point.
Doug gets MVP for roleplay. Dr. Pangloss, ladies and gentlemen. Best of all possible.
I will fin slap you.
I'm going to vote something that doesn't involve shooting people while we are in A, the largest target possible for
You can be
any
in a
biomorph.
Yeah.
No, actually-
And B, I don't know how to walk.
Yeah, with my semantics, I'm pretty big.
Yeah, no, well, it doesn't
you
matter
passed me,
semantics.
yeah.
You're a large target. You're plus 10 to hit.
Yeah, Phoenix.
They're actually larger targets, but, you know,
That's awesome.
you could be a habitat. That'd be really easy.
I'm going to vote subtle.
Okay. So,
You could do the hard tactical thing. Spend a week just inching up there, just burrowing under the ice.
How long would it take to do the? Because we are on a time.
Or you-
We've got 10
No, you're
days.
not.
We've got 10 days.
Also,
before
keep in mind,
the,
we are working
You got-
for Firewall, and
but-
ostensibly none of your characters want to work for Firewall.
You have all right. Here's your mission. By the way, okay, here are your missions.
You said the triad's going to be here in 10 days.
No, 30 days.
Oh, 30 days.
so we have a month.
You have it's now about 23 days. Weeks gone by between you doing all this shit. So yeah, everyone aside from Caleb's used to the morph by now. Basically, all you need to do to continue the campaign is find out about as much of the deal as possible. At the very minimum, you just need the names of the tongs negotiating the deals. That will give you enough of information to go to Titan and continue the investigation there. That's all you need to continue the campaign. Everything else is a bonus. So,
Well, we're completionists.
well, yeah, no, that's fine. You can be a completionist.
And I'm actually really good at shooting a gun, so I'm trying to do things that let me do that.
Yeah, you can do that. It's combat
No, I'm
in
probably
space.
I'm going to have to use my
Asteroid battle.
I'm going to have to use my walker's hands to shoot the gun now,
Yeah, you will. That will be weird.
and fun.
Okay, yeah. That's what, how you doing, Caleb?
I just I'll do
I'm
it.
completely indifferent.
Okay, so one for battle, one for espionage,
one abstaining.
one abstaining.
Make that 2 abstaining. I have to abstain for reasons of my employer sent me here to bodyguard. Which
You
means
can have an opinion.
I do not make the
You're
decision.
the one who's
All
going to
right, allow me to make a claim here. As a bodyguard, what is your primary function?
to keep my chargee safe.
Which is the most safe scenario? Lying to some people who are under surveillance already and
And
are
who
in a
shoot-
corporation, are shooting our asses into space to have a gunfight.
Well,
Yes, speaking up to people that have been known to shoot at anyone that comes near.
This is true.
you know,
They're both potentially violent. Well,
there is something that
one
has
is
to be pointed
100%
out.
violent. One has a potential of violence if you fail a skill check.
Yeah.
yeah, one is potential violence, which
One is
will come at
guaranteed by
something else.
there is no way they are not going to shoot back at you. Like, they are
Yeah.
not turn the other
Now,
cheek.
one
pirate.
is completely 100% guaranteed violence, and we know it's coming. The other
But
is
violence that we plan
potential
for.
violence that may be coming at any given moment.
But this is violence.
Which is harder to plan.
The pirates
for,
is
really.
violence
So,
that we
David,
plan
you do
for.
have a vote.
Yes.
You can vote. Are you abstaining, or are you going to actually have a vote?
I'm going to abstain.
Okay, no decision.
But
To
I
be
do-
fair, there's another benefit to him abstaining, and that's that we'll have an odd number of people voting.
Yeah,
Yes.
which leaves
That's
the,
precisely why I'm abstaining.
All right, so one for each, and then Aaron.
I'm the deciding vote in this one. So since it is the least risky, and
Right.
most people are in the group are not trusting of the pirate, except for the one who is
The
not-
mercenary, the bounty hunter mercenary.
Yeah, the one person who has never met our mercenary, who apparently trusts her
Virtue shall
implicitly
not
and
be
has fallen
blemished in this court.
madly in love with her.
I will have
Whoa,
to know
whoa, whoa!
Whose name is...
Cassandra.
In love? I think not.
Her name is
I have a
Cassandra,
girlfriend, thank
and
you very
she
much.
has a perfect record up until those last 3 minutes.
We'll go with playing Crazy Box.
So she has been besmirched.
There were a couple hostage rescues.
My lover's on
Not so
Atlantic.
great, but they could be restored.
My
from
lover
that.
is on Atlantica, thank you very much.
So we'll go with playing Crazy Box, and then I will
Is that the
notify her
equivalent like my
that-
girlfriend's at Niagara Falls? Like, sorry.
Well, it's just not her. She just implied that I was in love with this person.
Yeah. Anyways,
Nay.
We'll go with playing Crazy Box. And
I
then
suggest you bring a gun.
yeah.
Well, yeah.
All right, yeah, because if you critically fail something, Gil, that'll be entertaining
Well, the thing is, I did.
and violent.
Well, I suck at lying badly.
You don't have to lie. Gil can do the lying for you.
Yes, but okay. Well, if that fails, then you better hope I don't fail with my violence.
Well, we have
Inflicting.
we have
Oh,
two
you'll be
face
fine.
people that we can.
So
stick
you,
up before,
I sneak
so.
in with the gray box while you're.
All right, so we're going with the espionage plan. All right, so what are you
I
doing?
say you just walk in with me and slip the gray box and something. Well,
basically they declare everything within a kilometer within their main building is their turf, and they shoot at anybody who's not. They issue a warning, and then if you don't warn,
But
they
we've
start
got the
wanting
tactical way on how to sneak in because Aaron didn't pay the 10 rep for that.
Well, no, you have a saucer bot, so you have eyes and ears on the area.
But the tactical information was coming from the mission. That's
No,
You
she was
have
going to
to-
give us everything. If we did the mission, we got everything. We didn't have to do anything else.
You have the so you have eyes and ears. You can see on them. You see what they're doing. So if you want to sneak up to you can do that. But that's their trespassers are shot line. Is 1 kilometer within their dig site. So if they spot you in there you don't have permission, they'll just start shooting.
If
That's
we got admin passwords, could we just start jamming it?
the saucer bot.
Yeah, could we
There's
just start
3
jamming-
saucer bots.
Could we just
Here's
start?
the
Could I
thing.
just start jamming the saucer bot?
If
That
we were-
one, yes, you could just turn it off. You could tell it to self-destruct.
No,
There's
no.
2 saucer bots left.
Jamming is when
means
I-
he wants to sleeve into it.
Yeah.
Oh, jam into it. Okay, yeah.
like
Yeah, you
soccer.
could sleep into it. Yeah, you could operate it if you start going outside of its pre-programmed patrol route, which is slightly randomized. You risk detection, especially if you crash into it. It does have eelware. It's a guardian angel, or it's a guardian angel because I said saucer bot, but it's really a guardian angel.
It doesn't really matter. They have no gravity, so it wouldn't.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, they have 2.8%
Thrust.
gravity, but the
This
little
is
thrust
really far.
vectors. Yeah, I forgot about that. USB adapter.
I say we.
Gen Con relic.
So you have to
I
announce
say
it.
we let them know we have one.
Yeah, you could do that. You could talk.
Maestro gave us the password. That's how we're supposed to tell them.
Perhaps
not
one
to
of
shoot
them has a cold or something. No, they're all synth morphs.
No, you can just say, "Hey, we got your saucer bot. We want to talk to you. Let us in." Or we could have done worse. It's sort of an implied threat.
actually
Safe to
there
make
might be
one more
another
history
way
roll.
to do that.
Free
Essentially,
to see
take
if I can
the
figure out who my
take the old
is.
sneak.
Oh,
the
yeah,
old
go ahead, give me a
sneakers route, hacking into your system and saying, "Look,
Yes.
it's like look
What'd you
how
roll?
weak you are.
33.
Let us come in and make
Okay.
an assessment."
Well, I mean, that's
Well,
not
once I
really
make the
like.
saucer bot, I'm close to their systems, right?
No, only the saucer bot. You only have control of the saucer bot.
Well, no, I only
you
have
can
control of the saucer
try.
bot,
You can attempt to hack.
but I could attempt to hack from there.
Yeah, you could. That would be
You wanna
standard.
try-
I actually found the hacking cheat sheet, so we could
Do
do
we
that.
just want to try and grab it from there?
Actually, no. With free, you can once you log into the Guardian Angel, you look at it, you see the building is not wireless accessible,
Okay.
so you can.
Which is why if we have a gray box, it makes
Yeah.
it wireless accessible, and you can hack it remotely.
Yeah, if you plant it in there, yeah.
You can hire Cinnabon.
But they are smart enough not to put their crucial data wireless accessible. Anyways, David got 33 on his history roll, so good job, David. Here's what you find out. These Brinkers are the followers of Marcello Strohan, a former political activist on Earth, who was on Earth, who basically was the kind of person who spoke up for the downtrodden and the weak and the needy and that kind of thing. But about 20 years before the fall, he started getting a little and then he kept getting worse and more secretive and more paranoid. To be fair, a lot of hypercorporations didn't like him. So imagine Chavez or someone like that who basically went crazy and holed up in a mansion somewhere with a lot of guns.
What's his name again?
Marcello Strohan.
What's his nationality?
He was half German, half Argentinian.
McAfee? What?
Marcello Strohan. That's what was his last name.
Oh,
Half German, half Argentine.
Yeah, that was his nationality.
So
old
say that again?
Nazi breed.
Marcello Strohan.
No, nationality. Half German, half
Argentinian.
Okay.
So
Is it license to kill?
So he was basically a author and political activist who was very charismatic, gave great speeches, but about 20 years before the fall, which would be 35 years ago today, he started becoming secretive and paranoid. And nobody's heard much of him since then, but the few rants he had suffered from paranoid delusions, may have had schizophrenia even before the fall. Certainly the fall didn't help. And he was quite rich, too, so he could have afforded to set up a habitat before the fall in the main belt.
I say we use one of the saucer bots to just go say hi, and that Marcello sent us, and don't shoot at us while we walk down the road.
Sounds good.
One thing you realize, you do know that if their asteroid, if their main habitat, their base is in the main belt, this mining base would be in communication with them. Not constantly, but they could certainly send out an encrypted message to say, hey, Strohan, did you send this to us?
And there's going to be a delay.
There's going to be a delay. You don't know how much of that delay. That could be a few minutes, could be a few hours.
We should go fast.
Yeah. So yeah. So you might have a very short window of opportunity.
Suddenly, my way is suddenly a lot less unknown at this point.
Yeah. That's what makes adventuring so fun, Tom.
To be fair, there's nothing
You
stopping
know what
us
happens
from
if they shoot us out here? It's going to suck. But we can breathe!
Actually, you can. But you won't float away into the infinite void.
Yes.
Because there is gravity. It's very low, but you won't float off into oblivion. You won't achieve
How much
escape.
do you have in free-for-all, Space Whale?
60.
How are you going to move? How are you going to grab things?
To be fair,
You need reaction
hold on,
mass to move,
Hold on.
yeah, in space.
No, you can't use that skill in zero gravity because you can't do anything in zero
Without a
gravity.
handhold.
Free fall requires some form of gravity, hence fall.
We're never going to do this mission.
Yeah. No, it's fine.
Never actually going to.
It's fine,
We're just gonna
Kale.
talk about it.
It's Kale. It's fine. All right. So tell me your approach.
Well, I'm going to put the crazy old man on the stack.
Okay.
I'm going to put the stack into a healing vat.
Okay.
I'm going to program the healing vat to put vertebrae and spinal tissue around it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to make it into a necklace.
Give me a medicine check.
I have to do that? I can't
If you're telling me you're programming it to do
Well,
murder.
can somebody else do that? Can I?
If
build
you
it?
ask them.
But yeah, I will do that.
Who are you going to ask?
Well, program to make a
I'll ask
spinal
Steve.
necklace.
You mean Gordon?
Yeah, Gordon, whatever.
Yeah,
Why don't you
Gordon's.
ask Tom?
Steve
Tom's right
Day.
there, there's a doctor.
That was the.
Yeah, can you do that?
If you ask, if you ask you.
12 out of 20 on Dr.
I don't know. You say you're
Nightlife.
good at
He
shooting
programs
things
it.
and only
He's
shooting
just
things. What are your?
No,
other-
it's the only thing I guarantee. I mean, I'm also good at patching people up that get shot. That's
No, you can do a medicine check to do it. It's easy. It's an easy check, Tom.
Yeah.
It's a standard check.
I don't want it to be like
Are you going to do it?
like, why am I doing this again?
I need you to.
This sounds kind of. This sounds a little.
Five
Wait,
sessions.
wait, hold on. German doctor with ethics? Surely you just.
I'm not
Henry,
German. I'm not
Henry,
German.
it's unliving tissue. It's not even sentient. It's marrow.
Yeah. What's this? What's the stat?
You're attaching a stack to it. Yeah.
Henry, I thought you were a friend of my people.
Yes, but you don't like me at all.
Well,
That makes me very sad.
perhaps you could do something to change that by not questioning me and doing this very simple thing I'm asking you to do.
Is there,
I'd be happy to. If you
so is
explain
it
why.
is the stack actually going to be active? Is it going to be sleeved into?
We're playing a role. You have to do that a lot when you're one.
What's
of
on the stack?
a person?
And how did? I really don't want to know how you acquired that.
Exactly. You don't. Put some spinal tissue around it, please.
You really don't.
Now is the stack actually going to be like? Is it going to be able to feel, or is it going to be sleeved into it? More or
No,
less?
no, a stack is not running.
It's just glued onto it, or is
yeah,
it?
yeah. Well, a stack is located at the base of the spinal column.
Yeah, I know that.
I want to make it look like I cut it out of somebody.
All right, so but
You
the
know, if you
stack
just
isn't
told me
like
that was it,
The
I'd
ego
happy
in the
to.
stack isn't going to be active or whatever.
No, not until it's plugged in.
Okay, can it be plugged in, or you want to?
Yeah, yeah. I've downloaded Crazy Old Man,
Yeah.
who's been talking to himself for a couple of decades at this point,
Yeah.
into the stack, and I want to make it
So
look like
you
I
just
cut it out of
wait.
somebody's
So let me
head.
get this straight. You just want a brain and a spinal column.
just a spinal
Th-
column.
Just a spinal column
Oh.
around the stack where a stack would normally go.
Then you can glue this stack onto.
No,
It
all
looks-
stacks are located at the base of the spinal column.
Yeah.
Well, I
And
know
if
that.
you remove them, you usually have to cut out a piece of the spinal column with it.
So
I
that's
want it
what.
to
So
look
you
as
want
if
to? You did. That.
I've cut it out of someone's
So
neck.
you
My
just-
only question was whether the stack would actually feel anything or not.
No.
no.
So so you just want me to make it look fresh?
Yes.
You just had to say that.
Would they be able
That's
to?
what I was trying desperately to communicate.
Okay, well, you
I
make
thought,
it-
to be fair to Caleb, I thought you wanted like the
Yeah,
stack
that's what-
screaming. Like,
Yeah,
No.
That's what I thought,
It can't.
too.
It's a piece of diamond.
yeah.
No.
Or do you want?
I wanted
something
it.
It's a
I
great
didn't know
plan.
if you were actually having the neural connectors on. All right, fair enough. Go ahead and
Yeah,
give me a
that's
message.
fine.
The neural connections only work in a virtuality, or if they're
So standard roll, basically just
Yeah.
don't
Well,
get
question:
80.
Will they be able to actually tell that this
52.
has been
Okay.
originally?
Yeah,
generated?
you do that.
That's like
It takes
generated
one
piece of
rep
biomass.
to rent a healing vat long enough to grow some vertebrae. So, because it only takes 15 minutes for some, they have some spare vertebrae in the spare parts tank.
yeah. I put some string
Here.
around it while
Yeah,
it's
every
still
body bank
bloody,
would probably have those.
and
like-
we go out, and
Yeah.
everyone carry weapons.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say, I would like
all right,
to
so it's
plan-
60 kilometers away because of the.
No, we're still not doing a mission yet.
Okay.
Oh my
Still
god,
wants to do other things.
we're never going to do it.
I would like to have a plan B in place, which is to say I want to get a hold of a pistol and possibly some kind of explosives just in case.
All
I
right.
gave you a heavy ray pistol. I got the
Okay.
blueprints.
So you have
And
the
I
heavy
already
rail.
had the-
Oh yeah, but
just
your
the
low
fabric
gravity,
of
your
the-
your range for kinetic weapons and rail weapons are like 10 times normal because like low
Medium rail
gravity.
pistol.
So you don't have to worry about
Heavy rail
range.
machine gun.
There will actually there
You
will
have a
be.
blueprint?
Yeah.
Actually, it's just double distance because after a certain
Could I
point, it's
just
just so
set
small.
up the seeker launcher like right here in the snow
Sure.
and done?
All right, and I have a blueprint.
well, no, I thought it was a torpedo launcher. Did you? Or I guess you could. You had enough time to fab one.
Yeah, and I have,
sorry.
I have the blueprints to a heavy rail machine gun.
Okay, yeah, you can have that. All right. So you do that. Your range
It's
is doubled.
mounted on my little walker thing.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want to
His
get
name's
some.
Marcello, right?
Marcello.
And as I'm
Marcello.
walking out, it's like, every step I take, it's like, this is fucking awesome.
The wrist-mounted launchers. Now that I've got 8 arms,
Yeah.
Hey, it's like, you know what's weird?
Do you have ambidextrous?
I have no legs.
I've got the
I
points
noticed.
for it, but not yet.
I have
Yeah.
too many.
How does it feel?
Thinking at
I'm
the
not
end
a
of the
fan.
mission.
I love
A tentacle slaps you in the face, Tom.
like, I know. Can't control them. Like, no, that's the one I was controlling.
No, one of his tentacles slaps
I
you
know,
in
that's
the
what I meant. Like, yeah, like, he was saying, that's one of the ones I was
I
controlling.
shoot ink at it.
face. All right.
Reflex!
No, it isn't!
Sorry. I'm going mulligan on that. I'm doing this.
Ink mulligan.
All right.
You can call ink mulligan? Is that what we're doing now?
Yeah.
Ink color?
Ink again? Ink again? Yeah. All right. The intricacies of transhuman culture, ladies and gentlemen. Eclipse phase. All right. You
How's
can,
that?
with a free fall check, you can just, 60 kilometers actually isn't that far if you're just boom bouncing at top speed running, or you can rent a vehicle. You can rent basically a smart truck.
Yeah.
All right. Just a truck or like a skimmer, a hover car. Okay.
Yeah. Fuzzy eyes hanging from the...
Like you want armor, or you want speed.
Speed, I would think.
Speed.
Speed. All right, so you get basically the equivalent of a Mars hover car, modified for Ceres. So it's open top, but it can seat 6.
Yeah, how's that
it
working
goes
out for me?
fast. No, you get the equivalent.
Yeah, can they just tow me?
Yeah, no, they can sled you.
Is he?
Like they have a tow cable in the back, and there's a sled. So you're just
Okay, yeah.
Well, you said I can see.
you can seat 6
Okay,
standard
actually,
transhumans,
that-
not a fucking Neo.
Dude, I'm like more than 12 meters long.
Has
No.
Tom just been
No, 7
sitting in
meters.
the sleevings?
No, he's got a walker
The-
thing that he's got.
And Panopticon, it says you're 7 meters. So
Up to.
up to 7 meters, not 12 meters. 12 meters would be fucking ridiculous, even for this.
Alright, 37 on a kinesics check for the saucer bot camera footage.
Okay.
Are the morphs, are they different? Like, I just want to make sure he's not forking off into the slave.
Well, these are probably not Marcello.
Yeah.
These are his followers.
That's all
There's only 2 that you see. One, they both. There's one that goes in and out of the dig hole, and then there's one that constantly goes out onto the roof of the building to fiddle with the antenna and performing other maintenance. But the one spends most of his time in the fab building. The other one's going back and forth. He's apparently the one on the fab. There's a fabricator on the surface that's building machine tools and parts that he's then giving to the people down there. You don't know how many people are down there. You can give me an interfacing check to scan through the other sensors.
I just want to make sure I'm not talking to, like, Marcello.
They're all synth.
When I say Marcello.
There's some kind of synth points, but they're
Yes. On the interfacing.
All right, you give me a perception check with a minus 30 to read it.
Perception with a minus 30.
Yeah.
Visual.
No, this is through the sensors of the saucer bot.
It's not going to happen.
Anybody else can if you're all tac-netted. Perception minus 30. All right. There's a lot of heat coming down there. They have a lot of equipment down there. They're bringing up large blocks of ice, like a winch system. Of course, the large blocks of ice are ridiculously huge, low gravity. And they're stacking them up like it's fucking Minecraft. But you can't tell. There's moving moving hot blobs. There's stationary hot blobs. You can't tell what's what.
Does it have any weapons on it?
It has
Like, are you-
eelware,
Yeah.
which is pretty ineffective against synth morphs. Oh wait, no, it has laser too. I said it has laser.
Okay.
It is mounted towards the sky, not
The
towards the
laser?
ground. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a point
It's
of
the
view.
anti-air.
It's one of them. Remember, there's 3 of those. You could make you could fire it at the ground, but it'd be at a -20.
I just want to hover in front of the antenna guy. And
well, when you get within a kilometer, you need to announce your.
No, that's what I'm doing with the saucer bomb.
Okay. So you fly it in there. He looks at you. Is like,
I turn on the audio.
yeah.
Marcello sent me. You're gonna see. What are you in?
Well, you're in vacuum, so you can't use audio, but you can radio it.
What? Oh, the saucer doesn't.
You're in
radio?
vacuum. It's Ceres.
Oh yeah, I can. Oh yeah, I can radio him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Marcello sent us. There's going to be 2 octomorphs, a neo orca, a masked steel, and a taco.
Dude!
Yeah.
Coming down the road. Do not fire, or the maestro will be very displeased.
Give me a deception check.
47 out of 90.
27 or 47?
47.
All right.
Jeez.
92. All right.
Okay.
He.
Damon.
This is highly irregular. You better not be lying.
Okay.
Yeah.
As far as you know,
Yeah.
we're not. It's like, as far as you know, we're not.
All right. So you get within the kilometer surface. You can all give me perception checks. This is visual.
45 out of 50.
You?
51 out of 55.
Failure.
Okay. Those of you who make it, well, actually, you're watching through the saucer. Actually, as soon as you do that, he begins immediately brute force hacking the saucer bot to try and take it back over.
Okay.
Are you going to fight him, or are you just going to let
No,
him?
I had the passwords.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't hack anything.
I know.
Yeah.
That's all, but he's brute force hacking his own
No,
saucer.
he's allowed to.
Okay, so he by the time you get there, he reclaims it.
Yeah.
Alright, so-
I knew it was going
So
to happen.
you lose that. Those of you who make your checks that
It's
pass
a
your check.
sacrifice to aid the lie.
All right, above a 17, can see that there are at least 5 synthports now. The other 3 are in camouflage and using some holding like rail rifles, sniper rifles, something like that. They're set up in a semicircle in concealed positions with optic camo. So they're waiting for you, and they're targeting you. So you get a hail. There's another one, not the antenna tech, but the foreman. Or you assume is the foreman. It says, all right, Marcello sent you. Well, we'll see about that soon enough. What are you here for?
I'm here to arrange the simulcast.
Simulcast of what? We weren't informed of any simulcast. Operations are normal.
It's not up to me to know what you little people are doing down here. Look, I take the bodies they give me with the names I cut out of people's brains, and I go to make the deal. Do you want Marissa or not?
Marissa who? I don't know what you're talking about.
Jesus, your crazy little cult guy didn't even tell you about that. Okay, look, here's the score. You're crazy for the ice, loving the ice. I can get you the lady who's all about giving you the ice. I'll give you 20 of her. She'll be your slave. She'll do more than get you ice. I'm good at it. It's what me and my boys do. She'll be there for you. You'll have this operation on lock. The maestro will be pleased, and he's already made the deal. You send us the funds. We will send it to you. We have to just arrange the date in meat space so we don't get the fucking feds on us.
Okay, give me a deception check. Standard, you've all set the penalties. You're back.
Oh, I'm gonna do more. I'm gonna send him the ice, the footage of the ice.
Yeah, no, that'll offset the penalties. Like normally it'd be like -40 or something like that. 'Cause
Okay.
they're paranoid.
Well, I'm prepared.
I know, that's what I mean. That's why you offset the penalties.
42.
All right, you will get a kinesis check. He does not make that. So as far as you can tell,
You seem trustworthy.
yeah. All right, so I assume you give her the full name, so he would recognize it, not just Marissa.
Yeah, Marissa Clemente.
All right. He seems to stop for a moment. It's all right. All right, so you have her. You go, well, yeah, good. All right, well, send it over. I'm sure Marcello will arrange payment for you.
Well, we can't do it here. Why are we standing out here where the satellites can see us? Let us come inside.
Are you that paranoid? Like, we're...
Wow, that's rich.
We're that paranoid
All right.
and we're that cold.
All
so.
right, this will be the last...
Listen, boy, do you know who I am?
No?
Do you know where I'm from?
No.
3 squared. Think about it.
Okay, this is your last deception check.
All right, look. We don't do things where there's an option. It's not paranoia if they're after you. And your boss wouldn't talk to a man like me if he wanted to go through official channels. So if you wanted out here to have a picnic and scratch what we're doing in the goddamn rocks so they can see it in fucking Jupiter, you go ahead and do that without me. But until then, you let us inside, boy, or I make you my new pet!
All right, I'll let you use intimidation or deception.
I will use deception.
All right,
Paranoia
if you do
is total
intimidation,
awareness.
I'll give you a plus 10.
No, I'm definitely...
Out of character, wasn't one of the people ripped into orbit last week? You think they
Several
might-
months ago, and they were ripped into orbit. Like they didn't come up and start talking to them.
Well, yeah, but they might be worried about satellites if one of the
53.
people...
Yeah, but people, anonymous morphs talking to each other. Yeah, they're paranoid, but they're also not super sophisticated. Anyways, you made it.
Yeah, 53.
All right, fine. You can come in. Your guards or whatever can wait outside. They oh, what? Do you really need? Are you that scared of us, Mr. Badass?
I pulled myself up next to him. We go where the boss goes. That's like...
He can't fit in there.
No, it's like, boss, I'm good out here.
You watch the car.
We'll do.
The rest of you have to go. Like
Yes, they do.
what? Oh,
I
God.
count 5 armed men.
All right. He let you in.
Yeah.
So that took about a minute.
Yeah, we go inside.
All right, you go inside. You're in a small prefabricated box.
Watching
It's like
the
two
car,
cargo
watching
containers.
the car.
It's like 2 cargo containers welded together to shape an L. And there's a bunch of tech equipment in there. It's obviously very bare bones. These people are probably working 24/7 because they're true believers in whatever cause they have. So there's nothing in the way of personalization. It's just. You realize, obviously, those of you manganese realize how fucking how much sanity you must be lose working in such a inhuman cold environment for months or God knows how long. Just the dreariness and conformity, whatever. But anyways, enough about them. What are you doing?
So the tech equipment's all around?
The tech guy, tech equipment's all around. The attendant tech there is in the corner. The boss comes up behind all of you. He's got his arms crossed. So, all right, where's your?
What do you got by way of farcasting rigs?
We don't farcast.
You don't have a farcasting rig?
No,
yet?
we have a fucking ship.
Do you have a virtuality set up?
We can set up a symbol space server. Yeah, we have the fucking. He messages the antenna tech. The antenna tech goes over to one of the active and hits a button, and you see on the screen that there's like, "Hey, welcome to symbol space server OS 1.0." So you can load in a symbol space. You can you can put a ego into one of the symbol space servers. But yeah.
All right, well, I got to run the specs on it. So let's just use the test case. So I throw him the vertebrae necklace.
Okay. He
That's
looks.
my latest. I'm proud of that one.
I have to. Do you mind? I have to take the stack out of that.
Oh, no, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay, so he rips it out. They're visibly squished by it. No kinesics checked by that.
No, I know. That's the goal. I'm going to message everybody in the room.
Yeah.
Because I fabbed them all gray boxes.
Okay.
When they're looking, you keep your ship together and you place the gray box.
All right. For everybody who actually for David and Drew, give me sand checks for the vertebrae and stack because you weren't. Or actually, and you, Aaron, because you weren't aware. How the fuck did he get a stack with a vertebrae? It's
I thought we were running him.
Did you tell everybody about it or not?
No, I didn't tell anybody.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't tell anybody.
I'm telling them now.
Well, that's
Ignore what's happening.
Right.
Sand times
So I do.
3,
willpower times 3.
55 out of 75.
All right, it's fine.
33.
You're fine. It's fine.
Just lean over on that
33 out
one.
of 75.
Just
Okay, you're all just like dead.
Actually,
Whoever
I do
you
message
just
him.
convinced he did kill somebody, but yeah, it's fine.
Actually, I will message him up. Where did you get the spine?
No, you're fine with it. You're fine with it, Aaron. You're like,
Well, no, I'm fine with it, but it's like this
why
is.
would you even?
Look, you gotta run him because Marissa's kind of delicate. I may have played around there a little bit too much. So the symbol space settings, if they're a little off, she might not be very good for work. So I gotta run him and like watch a diagnostic screen. My boy, he's way worse off than she'll ever be. So if we can get this to work with him,
All right.
it's fine.
He loads it on there and
Jack up the gains. I really got to hear it.
old man
on the Ecto.
old yeah, there is atmosphere in here because that helps with the equipment. And old man McGuckin who's been tortured into zero sanity. He just starts screaming in infinity and an infinite recursive. Just trying to rip and tear at his virtual self.
And are all the
Have you made a sand check for that? Like, you should probably make a sand check.
Okay.
Yeah.
All of us?
No, just him. He's the only one who understood what he's done.
Who's tortured an old man into his...
I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Odd 8? You're...
Yeah, you're
No,
like,
fine. It's just
well,
what
odd 8
all
isn't
is
super great
fine.
No,
success.
74 out of 90 is what I rolled.
Yeah. You're like, whatever. Fucking humans.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So they're like...
So they're all looking at the Ecto and
Yeah.
terrified by that now.
All right. Who has palming or conceal? I forgot what the skill is, or some skill to infiltrate at a -20. It's specifically a palming
Can
skill.
we do multiples or just the...
Anybody wants to can try.
We need 160.
59 out of 75.
That's good.
22 out of 25.
Hot 6, 60.
All right, so you all plant devices out there. All right, so he see it loads. I don't know what you monsters did to that. Give me a Moxie times 10 score.
I don't think.
Okay. Anyway, so where's
47
Marissa?
out of 50. For the Moxie.
It was just for
that's
cats.
She's on her way. We don't do it. We just make it a single cast in the data flow. That way no one knows. If there's a cast first where we talk about it, then another cast later.
You
Anybody
can't
knows it's
forecast
going.
here. I don't understand. Like, why don't you have her ego with you? If that's what the deal is for, we should.
Because I don't want you to shoot me. That's what I do to you if you came to Legba, bitch. You only get to keep what you can carry. It's on its way. We know you have the facilities now. We can adjust for those gains. And
Well, why don't you wait here a while we sort this out? This seems to be a complicated deal, and I don't want to. Let's dot the
when
i's.
I wait, I get bored, and then I need something to play with. Are you volunteering?
Yeah, we can do that.
That's the last thing he played with.
You can. Yeah, no, we can do that. Everyone, give me a kinesis check in the room.
God.
Hot 5!
All right, 11.
Hot 7.
You. Oh shit! He probably got a transmission back from the habitat. So
Why hasn't he killed me yet?
well, that's
With
just
11, that's a crit.
Well, he probably doesn't realize that you know that yet. So he's like, "Hey, why don't you stay here? No, we can let you play with one of the guys in the. They're just followers. Why don't you just, why don't you just go outside and pick the one that you want? You can go in the pit."
Plan B.
Hold on, just quick.
Anyways,
If while
the gray
you're-
boxes have been planning.
Yeah, while you're doing that, we can just bluff them. We can go back to the truck, start hacking from there through the gray boxes.
And then they kill me?
No, you come back.
Well, you're all in there with them. It's a cramped space with 2 of them, and there's 4 of you. Of course, Tom's out there by himself with 5 of them.
I can go out and wait with Tom, and then just start hacking from there.
Anyways, actually with 11, you realize what his game is. He's trying to lure you into waiting so he can get the drop on you.
Yeah.
He doesn't recognize that you realize that the game is up. So it's kind of a dance of who's going to drop the facade first. You could, if you with an 11 again with critical success, if you just ambush them, you could take these 2 out probably in one round if you draw well on initiative. That'd come down to initiative. Then you
How
just have
fast will that
the
alert them?
So there's an airlock, right?
yeah.
There's just one entrance, though?
There's just one entrance. Yeah,
But it is an airlock?
yeah.
Low
It's a
airlock?
small airlock. It's not like
Because we all have hack suits, don't we?
Does anybody have mental speed? Or multitasking?
I've got
I think
multiple
everybody
ways.
except Tom is in a fucking. David's in a
Yeah.
podmorph. Everybody else is in the synth. No, you're in a podmorph too, or in a biomorph. But you're wearing a suit or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're wearing a standard vac suit. So you didn't get respirocides or oxygen container, right?
No.
So if your suit punctures, you will start suffocating. All right. But yeah, this place has the little room has atmosphere for their equipment because it's delicate. Then just for arbitrary reasons. That's your options. You realize he doesn't quite. Your dance is almost up. You just have to decide how you're going to get the ambush, or how you could, if you could blow the airlock open with a weapons check. It's a thin airlock. It's obviously very small. You could just shoot a wall open and jump out of that.
How long would we
Can I
have?
move social engineering
To do what?
to manipulate them in one last way, even though I know that they know?
It depends on how you're going to try and manipulate them. Again, they're onto you, so you have to.
I know, I'm 63 out of 70,
Okay.
so agree to go with them, but
Okay.
arrange them around me in a specific way.
Okay. That you could do.
Okay, that's what I want to do.
All right. So you're going outside.
So I'm going to message them,
Okay.
get the one behind me.
Okay.
Got him.
Okay.
And then I'm going to make a grok test
Okay.
using my...
So you're going to the edge of the pit. Which is
I'm
where they
gonna
want-
say I'm going to the edge.
Okay. So you. All right. So we'll do this slow. You open the door, or you go in the airlock.
Wait, I got to talk to them first.
Okay. What are you going to say?
So I make my grok test to know how to
Okay.
use it. So I'm going to say, there's going to be one in front of me, there's going to be one behind me. All of you fire on the one behind me stack. I'll take care of the one in front.
Okay.
You got to get them before they transmit.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I go, all right, yeah, I'd love to see your facility.
How far?
Okay.
How long is it going to take the rocket to get here?
It'll take a round. I mean, I assume you placed it outside the kilometer
Yeah.
no-go zone. Yeah, it'll take a round.
All right, so I'm going to let the other one... You go first.
And it'll take an action to guide it, complex action to guide it. If you're just doing a dumb fire, you can set it at a point. That would be... All right. All right, so the foreman goes, he opens the airlock.
All right, he opens the airlock, he's walking through.
The inner airlock door. So the outer airlock door is closed.
That's the point.
Okay.
So as he walks through...
The air antenna tech is behind...
me.
Yeah, he's behind you, and
They
you guys are
sandwich me
behind
because
him.
I'm
Yeah.
the...
Yeah.
So my plan is he's going to walk through the airlock. I grokked how the interface works.
For
I'm
the
going to
airlock.
explosive seal the airlock.
So open it on both sides.
Well, no, he's going to open the airlock. I'm going to go click as he walks through it.
Okay.
You're going to force it to close in on him.
Yeah,
So.
I'm going to crush him with the airlock door.
The inner airlock door? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to make a jump for that while they shoot the guy
Yeah.
behind.
Okay, that will come down to a free-for-all check to... or not a free-for-all check, because you can match it. That will take an opposed initiative check to... of course, you can spend a point of Moxie to guarantee that.
Well, I turn on unconscious lead.
Yeah.
Is
All right.
there a robot, the interface in here?
There are multiple interfaces.
No, like the build, like the. Is there something that's hooking up the programming for the robots? Like Guardian
They
Angels
are
outside?
not... the Saucerobots?
You said they were Guardian Angels.
The Guardian Angels, yeah. You can hack into the server and take them over with an action.
Okay, I'll
Anyways,
do
all right, we're going to the combat.
All right, spin my Moxie.
All right, so hold on. Let me get there.
So we get to violence now.
Yeah.
It's us. It was bound to happen.
No. It was Ross. I thought it was a pretty good plan.
It was a good plan, but you failed that Moxie check.
Did he really, Ross?
You did. Moxie times 10. It's not that far away from their base. It's in the main belt. They're just like, what? What are you talking about? We didn't send anybody to you guys. We would have told you. We're
We only
not.
got 3 chances to hack.
Yeah.
Maybe you could go as if they were getting punked.
Yeah, one of you can brute force hack them in this combat.
That's what I'm.
All right, you could just brute force hack to get the data
Okay.
instead of saucer bots. All right. Anyways, what'd you get on initiative?
8.
8 total.
8 plus... Where's that? 7, so...
15.
15.
All right, you beat him. So you hit it as he's going through. It catches his left arm and leg, like right here, and so it starts crushing him. It's a simple system. So everybody else roll initiative. That was the surprise round. All of you, or actually no, the rest of you had you all get one surprise action. Too.
Yeah, I told them all.
Okay, then, yeah, shooting.
I'm still outside.
Yeah, you're outside too, and you realize, oh shit, there's 3 of them looking at you with
Roll.
rifles. I assume you're unhooked from the sled.
Yeah.
So you
Just
can
roll
start
on
doing evasive maneuvers.
A beached whale doing evasive maneuvers.
Well, he has robot legs. He can bounce.
Wilsiak now.
You're like fucking chivalry and low rappers. Just jump. All right. So, let's see here.
Then I yell "Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker!" in whale speak.
1, 2, 3. Foreman is crushed. So he's not actually totally destroyed, but he's
Players
pinned.
are doomed.
And
Caleb's plan
tech.
will never succeed.
And
It's actually written down in there.
fail. It's just like you can't control all the variables and something like that. All right, so
Well, it's okay. I'm going to use this plan to boost my cover for the next plan.
So is this
Alright.
Operation White Dolphin?
Obviously, it's Operation Black Whale.
Okay.
all right, so they're on.
Well, I'm
All right,
black and white. Does it matter if it's black or white?
Operation White Whale has bad connotations.
Well, that's a good one.
Oh, can't you? Hey, you mother, yeah. Brother hell's all right. Caleb, your initiative was 15.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I have speed.
Tom, what is your initiative?
Oh,
Everybody roll initiative.
I really wanted to give the impression that I was like
15.
stealthy and stuff. So
No, you were.
I
It's
guess
just
we're just going to be
you.
crazy
It
assholes.
was risky to like try and do a thing where
No,
they
we
would
tried. So but it
phone
was-
home, and they're only a couple minutes away from getting
15.
15. All right. You're going at the same time as Caleb. Aaron.
9.
Aaron, you're slow.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry. It's fine. David.
18.
David, you're awesome.
Plus 8, so
Drew. 16. All right. Everybody except Aaron is crazy. I want to roll single digit for initiative. So, all right, it's fine. David, you're actually going right as Caleb is going.
okay. Well,
They didn't even
You're
watch
in the small building. He rolled over him, but like you're waiting for Caleb to act. So like you're
Okay.
yeah.
basically, as soon as the doors come closed, I'm going to basically go all cuttlefish on this guy and just snag him with all tentacles. And just,
The tech.
one
Yeah.
behind me.
All right. So you're rolling to pin. So give me an arm check.
okay.
The guy in the door is not going.
No, he's not going anywhere. But his right arm, he's still like he's not destroyed. Like he's still.
Yeah, I know, but
So I got a 21 on the unarmed out of
Okay.
70.
All right. You have a surprise over him, so you just grab him.
Actually, I was stabbing.
Stabbing, just
claws.
attacking.
Basically, I was
Look at
checking
book
on
for a
the
second.
extra limbs because
Yeah.
I've got.
least advantage.
Since I got 8 of them,
Thank you.
I'm figuring.
Do you have
8
ambidextrous?
Yeah,
How many levels
just
did
one.
you buy claws 8 times?
did you buy?
Just bought claws once. I thought that.
No.
It would just be for one time.
Yeah, you have to buy it multiple times.
Okay.
So one of your things is. I'll say 2 because normally you buy Cyberclods you get 2. Limbs.
Okay, 2 then.
Yeah, so you get 2. So you get plus. You get 1 extra limb worth of attack. So that's like plus 1d10, I think.
I don't know. I was
Yeah, it's plus
looking it
1d10.
Claws are 1d10
So
plus 4, and then plus Psalm
Well, you're
divided
doing-
by 10. 1d10 plus 3, Psalm divided by
Do you
10.
really have to buy ambidexterious for every extra limb?
if you go past, yeah,
Because there's no way you could buy it all the way up then. Because you're
for
limited to
8
50,
limbs.
You're
That's-
limited to 50 points of traits at the beginning of character creation, and that'll be all 50.
maybe it could be for pair of limbs. So
Yeah, I know it was. Preston had 4 levels of it.
Okay.
yeah.
It needs to be really expensive because it's really powerful. Once you
Uh,
start putting
2 or more
swords in
weapons.
all 4 hands.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just applies a plus 1d10 to the damage. So it's 2d10 plus 4.
2d10 plus 3, and then your Psalm divided by 10.
Yeah, what's your psalm?
Psalm in this morph is 20, so that would
2.
be 2.
So 1d10 plus 5. Or 2d10 plus 5.
Okay, so that's 12.
12 minus 4. So he's in a synthmorph, so he has armor. You have minus 4 AP, but he has 8 armor. So you claw into him, you inflict 8 points of damage to him. It's like, oh my god, this sudden but inevitable betrayal surprises me.
I am a nurse.
Well, yeah, they're brainwashed cultists. They aren't very witty bantery. Drew, you're next. You can start brute force hacking for the data.
53 out of 60.
Or what are you doing?
Brute force hacking for the data.
All right, so you're doing that.
Or should we not be brute force and should we try and make him think that we didn't get out of here with anything?
Probably you need to get the data. So
It's harder to move a habitat.
The cover's blown.
Yeah,
the
okay.
cover's blown. All right.
53 out of 60.
It's
We need
not.
to get it before they find all the grave objects. There's 3, but
They're probably going to look at all of them. They'll probably find all of them. Yeah, if you don't do that. All right, so you
Maybe
gain-
not.
you
all right.
have the right to stay.
Well, we can also destroy the building when we're done.
You're infosec plus 30.
You have covert status.
Unless they have AIs on there, they don't have any active monitoring.
No,
Or
they
at
don't.
least
The antenna
won't
tech
soon.
has just been clawed. So
Yeah, yeah.
you actually good job on that because he's a little distracted. All right, so you did that. You have covert status, so that was your first action.
Okay.
15, Tom, you're out there. You know the shit's going down.
I need to get behind some cover.
Okay, you can play.
That's
Tom, if you want to be a whale, you must deal with the consequences of being a whale.
That's
You're the size of a fucking house. What cover are you going to find?
your vehicle.
I was thinking that. Yeah, oh wait, cover. Like, oh shit.
I want to see him burrowing
All right, well
under
then,
the
then I'm
car.
going to go full auto with the rail machine.
You don't have it drawn.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't. If you do, they would have shot you already.
Could it just be attached to his back?
Yeah, you can have it at the ready. You can draw it this turn. And you have speed?
No.
All right. So yeah, you draw it this turn. You're like...
There were
and-
2 other saucer
How is he drawing it, though? I'm sorry, I just...
he has robot arms.
Oh, does
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Remember, he's on like a robot harness. It's in Panopticon.
It is.
There's a picture of it.
Nebiosipation Walker.
It's
Yeah.
1 step less absurd than Space Wings.
Wait, one and a half.
See, now I'm imagining the Farnsworth.
they're not on the sun.
Fish,
All right.
No, that the words from Fishwalker.
That's from the main book.
Yeah, it is.
It won't be in there.
All right, so you draw your weapon. They have their weapons like down.
At the ready.
Yeah, but they're not like so.
Low ready.
Yeah. So
Well, he gets a surprise round just like us, so he gets...
well, he didn't have his drawn at all because he just.
Well,
had
then
it.
he uses it to draw.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So you'll be going into the combat standard. 10, 15. The 3 guys out there pull out their weapons. Like you're drawing your weapon. We're getting weird reports from inside the building.
I thought this was still the surprise round.
This is a surprise round.
Oh yeah, they don't do
Not
anything.
everybody's operating.
Yeah, they don't do anything this round. All right. The tech doesn't do anything. The thing doesn't do anything. Aaron, you're the one now to go.
Go ahead and pull, pull out and the ready go to the guy who...
Okay. Do you have the quick load spring thing?
No, I don't.
All right.
So,
So you draw.
drawing. So,
All right. New round. David.
Out there.
Let's see if I can get a little more tentacle love in there.
Okay.
Wait, is it speed 2?
Oh yeah, you have speed 2.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I'm just going to reach behind my pistol and shoot the shit out of the guy behind me.
Okay, -10 because you're shooting at a weird angle.
Well, I can see him.
Oh yeah, 360 degree. Yeah. No penalty.
Well, it's -10 because it's physical, but...
Oh yeah, because you had a bad roll.
So full auto for damage, 31.
All right, that hits. You can't dodge. You can.
Yeah. And then, so that's, what is it? A lot.
It's many d6s.
5d10
Yeah.
plus 5. 10, 13, 14, 17, 26,
What's your AP?
minus 13, 26 plus 5. So
31.
31 damage, minus 13 AP.
Do not. He has the industrial armor on, which is the only thing that keeps him from being totally obliterated.
Obliterated.
So 31. He has 3 points of armor after everything all considered.
Yeah.
So
31 damage.
so 28.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, he got crushed, so he already took damage. So yeah.
No, I was guy
no,
he was
from Dave.
clawing.
Oh, the guy who was clawing. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
I'm not gonna worry about Crush Guy. What's he gonna do? Be crushed.
Gonna shoot at you.
He
With what? His arm and leg are pinned.
His left and right arm.
Yeah, he's gonna have a good shot there.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, the tech is
Maybe he was
gone.
a flex
Maybe
bot.
he's left-handed.
Maybe he's a flex bot.
The tech is gone.
There's one.
If
you
he's
shoot-
a flex bot or a Stormoid suddenly,
He's
and wants
not.
to
They're
tell me,
synth
I'm calling
morphs. They're
bullshit.
standard synth morphs.
How many bullshits you allowed per
All right,
session?
so the tech is gone. You blew up the tech.
Yeah.
All right. So anybody else have speed 2? No. All right. New round. David.
All right. Well, since the tech is down, just go over to the other one and strangle him. Just start.
He's a
Climb.
synth morph.
They're all robots.
Oh.
You can just claw them.
Stab him in the head repeatedly?
Let's try to twist that head off.
It's well, that would be a solemn times 2. If you just want to rip his head off.
Claw.
All right, you can do a claw attack.
51 out of 70.
All right, you can't dodge. He's pinned.
That will be 14. 19.
All right, 19 damage. He has armor. He is more armored than the technician. He has industrial armor on. So he has 16 armor. You have minus 4 AP, so that's 12 armor. So 19 minus 12 is 7. So you inflict 7 points of damage on it. So he took 3d10 damage. 10, 13, 15 plus 70. All right, so he's taking total 22 damage. All right. So he's pretty heavily damaged. And he's still like, ah!
Help.
Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
The other guy already said that.
Yeah.
Can you really not be a
We're
little
cultists. We don't have we don't have writers. We're not fucking J.J. Abrams or
Just
Josh
a
Reed.
little bit of original thought. Is
Didn't
that
get
too much to
Wheatonbot.
ask?
All right, Drew, you're next. You're still hacking, right?
Yes.
This round, you don't have to make a skill check. You're still hacking. It takes a minute, so in combat, it takes less time. Yeah, every combat action is like 10 seconds or something like that. So next round, you'll make another check to do something. Actually, no, you just have to make multiple. Yeah, you're just like hacking.
And invisible.
Okay, yeah, and optic camouflage. Do you have thermal dampening?
Yeah.
Okay, well then, touche.
Yes, fuck you, Ross.
Yeah. All right.
It's cold out here. I thought it might be useful.
Yeah, no, it really is necessary. If you don't have thermal dampening, you might as well be visible. Like, it doesn't even matter. Because heat shows up really well against cold backgrounds. Tom and Caleb. All the bad guys rolled lower than 15, so.
Tumor.
What?
Airlock guy dead?
What?
Airlock guy, he's dead.
He is not. He had take severe damage, but he still has a couple of durability left.
Shoot him.
Okay. Full auto or semi-automatic burst. You're using a standard rail pistol, right?
With wrap rounds.
Wrap rounds. Okay. It's 10 rounds per full auto.
I'm just going to give him a burst. I hope that's enough to kill him.
3-round burst.
Yeah.
I'm going, insert movie quote! Full auto.
They're all spread out. You can only hit one of
15.
them. There's 3 of
He
them.
can't really dodge if he's...
Yeah, no, you hit him. Go ahead and roll damage.
I'm just going to do
He has 16 armor.
Like when you're going after the MI.
Now he has 3.
MI5 officer.
Yeah, so he has 3 after your AP.
From the box. Famous movie quote.
16, 20,
That would be pretty funny. That's all you do. Famous movie round.
21.
So you just demolish him.
33.
You damage, you put holes into the outer airlock, small holes.
I wasn't going to use
Yeah.
So, I got a 33 on a full auto.
Okay. All right. Well, they still get a chance to dodge.
That would be Tom Church's 4th critical of the night, ladies and gentlemen.
He doesn't make a critical, so you hit him. He has 16 armor. What are you using?
Heavy rail machine gun.
The rail machine gun.
Yeah.
All right. Machine gun is
My
a
giant
minus
whale
7.
body. Using
All right.
robot arms.
Use full auto. Using it for damage or accuracy.
Damage.
Okay. All right. So 5d10 plus 8.
15. 25, 30.
Okay.
37 plus 8. 45.
45 minus 12. Let's see here. 33. That still destroys one of them. All right. Good job.
Shamu, bitches!
Free will here! You could actually jump over there. Reverse free willing. 360 no scope. All right. I'm getting a little carried away.
Killer whale joke!
Yeah. All right. Hey, guess what? The two of them are going to go. And they have, one of them has a sniper rifle, one of them has a assault rifle. So they're both rather pissed at you, Tom.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm a beautiful creature of nature.
It's weird, isn't it? All right. Sniper rifle, aim shot, armor defeating, which negates your large.
Doesn't have to take a turn to aim.
Nope, it's a quick action. So they need less than a 70 or less. 29, that would hit. You get frayed half.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 70. Nope. All right. Because you can jump like it's on zero gravity, like it's shivering, like.
Oh, Wilsiak.
Yeah. All right. So, what's your armor?
17.
17. It's now 2. So 2d10 plus 10. Ouch. 23 damage.
Jesus.
As a sniper bullet goes through your bulk of your body.
But there's so much of it.
Yeah, you're bleeding
What's the
severe.
sum on a fucking whale?
It's like 30 or 40.
30.
Yeah. He's a big ass motherfucker. All right. He's gonna go too. He's gonna fire a. He's not gonna go all crazy. He's gonna fire burst.
How many was that again?
23 damage.
Yeah.
How many wounds is that?
Just shy of 3.
You have to make a pass out test.
Sometimes 3.
Even with medicines?
I'm medicines.
Yeah, no.
It doesn't matter if you take that many wounds at one time.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yes.
All right.
Medicines can keep you from dying. They can't keep.
What's your
bullets
total
from hurting.
durability? Was it 40?
Yeah.
All right.
They can't keep pain from hurting.
Really? Only 40? That's weak sauce.
Well, it's in Panopticon. I don't know. Look it up. Anyways, 0-0. Critical. Armor defeating. Yeah. This is going to be an automatic rifle. So,
I want to spend Moxie on that phrase, huh?
yeah, you can spend Moxie.
Yeah.
If you roll success
If
and
you
spend
get
a point of
success,
Moxie.
you spend a Moxie, you
Yeah.
crit him. Ties go to the
66.
Is that half your Moxie score?
No.
You can spend a Moxie to reroll.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right.
We can critically fail. Oh.
No.
Okay.
Last one.
All right.
Spend more Moxie? Okay.
Yeah.
There.
All right. You make it. Do you have another Moxie to spend?
One
on
last.
All right. Use all your Moxie. You barely leap and spin out of the way. You do several barrel rolls as you land on the side. Good job. You didn't die. Actually, if you get below zero durability, but not at your death rating, you're just at negative, so they could take you to a healing vat and heal you.
Aren't you choking now?
What's the death rating?
Death rating is DR.
60 would be fine.
Yeah. So
Aren't you choking now?
you did take 23 damage a single hit. Your suit has been punctured. So
It's
you'll start.
self-repairing. It's self-repairing.
That 23 damage. It's a lot of
3
damage.
rounds.
Yeah.
It takes you choke for 3 rounds.
Once
you get hit.
Yeah, it sucks being that.
Until you get hit again, and then you choke some more.
Yeah. Well, no, it's only in great large single
Yeah.
hits because otherwise it does self-repair. So unless it's 20 or more damage in a single hit, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, so that's you,
It's
Tom.
not the entrance wound you have to worry about so much as the
It will
icing
heal
wound.
you, Scott.
Yeah, you just well.
No! It's not true!
It's impossible!
Unless he takes another hit, I'm not going to worry about it.
Yeah.
So that was 12. Tech is dead. Something's happening. Aaron.
Guy in front of me. So
They're both.
Everyone inside's dead.
Yeah.
everybody's inside.
Blow the airlock. Go
You
inside.
can blow the airlock.
Blow
I
the
need
airlock.
help.
So use the
Help, please.
Yeah, I'll blow the airlock so I can get back out. So
Yeah.
and
Okay.
with the railgun. So
Willie
All right.
needs help.
You have to spend that round not only opening the airlock but pushing out the demolished synth body of the foreman.
can I just blow it out and have the pressure suck it out?
It's a small cramped space, so you have to yeah.
Didn't ride the wave. So
Yeah, you can do. Yeah, are you guys wanting to ride the wave, or are you gonna hold your ground and go down?
You know what? That sounds like a hell of a lot of fun. Let's do it.
All right, give me a free fall check.
Grip pads!
Oh, why did I do that?
Yeah,
as a
you can
free
stay
fall.
where you are. Yeah,
Made it.
I'm definitely staying where I'm at.
yeah.
Well, let's see how this
I
goes.
have a gun. I will shoot with the
Well,
gun.
you're outside, aren't you? Though.
No, he's
No,
not.
he's not. Everyone except Tom is inside right now.
And all the guards.
Caleb,
are
fire
guards.
bullets
You all
from
want.
the gun.
No, that's if you want it. Like you can just hold on. Like,
Caleb
Like, hold on.
ran
Okay, yeah, I'll blow
fast,
the
like
lock.
speed of
are
sound.
you? Everyone except. All right, so everyone but David stays in the building. David, did you make your free fall check?
Yes, I did.
All right, you just shoot out. You're a giant squid out there. Now they have a new target to shoot. Hooray.
Thank you!
Let's hope they don't roll another critical.
Yeah, let's really, really hope.
You're out of Moxie, right?
I am totally out of Moxie.
Yeah. New round.
No,
Dave.
speed 2.
Oh, yeah, speed 2, sorry.
I reload.
All right, you reload.
That's it.
No, that's a good call. You were using whistle. David, new round.
Please kill one of them.
Two of them are there. One with the sniper rifle, one with the assault rifle.
Then there's scrap metal over here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's scrap metal.
Well, going after the guy with the sniper rifle.
Okay.
Since I'm already up in the air anyway, just flying tackle and
All right. +1 to each in damage. You make your unarmed check.
Let's charge, yeah.
odd 5.
Okay. He gets a
Out of
full
70.
fray check.
He gets a full fray. He's probably going to beat that.
Yeah. Unless he fails it.
Yeah, it's not Call of Cthulhu. Low
Okay.
Low numbers are
39. So he makes that. He dodges out of the way. He sees you coming. He's like, oh shit.
Like, what the hell is that? Flying squid!
Yeah.
Just like my honeymoon.
Drew, you're still hacking.
Yes.
Next
but you
round.
said I had a check this turn that I
Yes.
can
Give
make.
me another info sec check.
Plus 30 because you brute force.
Yes.
Well, he already made it past that. All right, so you defeat their countermeasures. All right, so next round, next 2 rounds, you'll be able to use the system. You can actually, yeah, you're still hacking. So it takes a minute, and again, combat takes it's like 10 seconds per. So it's like 6 rounds.
Is
to
this the
finish.
sort of thing where I can launch the missile now and have it?
Mental speed's really useful.
Yeah, mental
for
speed or
combat
multitasking. If you have either one, you could do that.
Well, could I just tell the muse to launch it? I mean, we'll worry
You
about
could
having
tell-
it. We'll worry about having it hit something in a couple rounds when it gets here. But
Yeah, you'll have a significant penalty to. Well, you're focused on hacking right now, so
Okay.
you could do that, but your seeker attack will take a -30.
I'm choking through my blowhole.
So it's mental speed or mental multitasking. Is
That's a
really
good
nice.
song with the ska band.
Anyways, you're hacking. You're actually doing what you came out here to do. So good job on that, Caleb and Tom. You have those wound penalties.
I'm going to try, but I would love some assistance in killing this.
So you have 1 wound penalty because you have medicines, right? So
Yeah.
you have negative.
There's a
10
sniper rifle. What's the other one armed with?
assault rifle.
David's handling the sniper rifle right now.
I will full auto with my fresh clip.
And I will
Okay.
full auto.
He
assault.
sees you, so he'll get a chance to.
Actually, I will not. I will burst.
And I will
3
full
round
auto.
burst.
Yes.
I will full auto.
Okay, well, Caleb, roll.
No,
You can both roll.
good.
49.
90 something.
99.
That's
Gun
a critical
jams.
failure.
Gun
Yeah,
jams.
yeah, gun jams. You're having a bad day. Probably
Well,
one of the
I've had-
bullets hit it.
Hey, I had 4 crits.
You did have 4 crits.
This was coming.
All right,
This
yeah,
was coming.
this is coming. Fair enough. All right, what'd you get?
49.
49. He cannot possibly fray that because his fray half is like 26, 25.
I did it for damage. 18. 19.
I like that.
So that's 27 plus 5. So 32.
32.
Minus 13 AP.
Minus 13, so he still has 3 AP. So he's 3 armor, so he takes 29 damage. Guess who has 1 hit point?
I tried.
Yeah, no.
I did the best I could.
He has a significant
Can we
penalty.
get him to surrender now?
He has a significant penalty, and you're attacking the sniper rifle guy or the assault
he
rifle?
was attacking the assault
Assault
rifle.
rifle guy.
Assault
I didn't
rifle.
want to fire him there.
All right, he is
Yeah, I
going
guess you were
to
dying,
fire. You were attacking sniper rifle guy.
I was
Guy
attacking
totally
sniper
just
rifle
saved
guy.
Okay.
My
He's still alive.
Which I can totally save.
Sniper rifle guy is going to full auto on you, using it to negate his
I thought it
penalty.
couldn't do that anymore.
Why not?
I thought they changed the rules in the sniper rifle where it couldn't full auto.
No, auto assault rifle guy is going to full auto on
He
you.
said
Oh,
sniper.
you said sniper.
Sorry, sniper rifle guy is going to shoot you because you're shooting him.
Technically, I was shooting. I was trying to,
Well, you're attacking him, and you're right in his face. It's really convenient.
Hugs.
Mine cover because I'm still inside.
David. Hugs.
The airlock's been blown open.
Hugs.
I know.
You have to
But-
stand at the door to shoot him.
I know, but like.
Well, you didn't take a penalty to your shot.
Oh, I didn't take penalty on my shot. That's very good.
Yeah, that's how cover works.
All right. I was just asking.
I know.
Wait.
And I was clarifying it for you.
Waist high walls. Are there any?
All right, so
There will be in a minute or so.
he just needs a 60 to hit you. 9.
9.
Yeah.
You can
Right,
make that.
I have no max. So. Oh, shit. Nope.
All right, standard full auto. Well, he was using it for accuracy. So, what's your armor?
My armor with the vac suit is kinetic, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be... Sorry.
It's on the first page.
Oh my god, I totally have.
Well,
an
I
awesome
forgot
idea.
to put it on because I
Okay.
just have the blueprints.
I think it's normally like 7 out.
I thought we were going straight into water. So
Yeah. No, it's
I
fair.
had vac suit, but...
No, you didn't know.
Is 12, I believe,
All right, so you have 3 points of armor.
with
So-
my bio weave.
So if you have 12 armor, minus 9 AP, so 3 armor left. So 12 plus 8, 20, 20 minus 3.
17.
17 damage.
Yeah. Ow. Bullets hurt.
I totally had a great idea.
Sniper rifle on you.
I'm totally gonna die.
21.
I'm gonna breach on the guy.
Frayed half.
Gonna Moxie.
I
that.
weigh several
29.
times.
29. You dodge out of the way.
I failed my sound test. I'm out.
Okay. You're knocked out for the time being. Someone can make a medicine or first aid check to bring you back.
As soon as I'm able, I will bring you back. But I think
You've
actually,
got your own problems to deal with.
I got my own
With
problem.
Dr. Whale.
All right, so that was them. All of you can feel, or your sensors can notable seismic activity, and you see a giant robotic hand on the side of the pit, and then another one.
Faster.
You
Back
see
faster.
a massive industrial-sized robot or a synth morph climbing out of the pit. Those of you with hardware robotics suddenly can identify what it is.
Even though I'm hacking,
Yeah, you can look through the sensors.
37 out of 70.
It's a Datya. It's an industrial morph.
What's its armor rating?
We're dead.
It's
If you don't stop it, we're dead.
Run.
you can run. It's slow, and it doesn't have any ranged weapons.
If we don't run or you don't hack it, shut it down, we're dead.
Can I hack it?
It's a morph. It's a synth morph. So
Synth
you can
morph?
you can try and go
So
for
somebody sleeved in it?
it. Somebody sleeved in it. It's synth morph.
Yeah, where we need it.
Yeah.
Can I jam it and try and force out the other?
Not a morph. It's you can hack.
Did someone
the cyber-
take out this last?
Anyways, new round, David.
Oh, did I just hit
All
the
right.
shooter?
Oh, sorry, Aaron. I'm sorry.
So,
Datya is going.
He's
down
got
to 10.
1 hit point left.
I'll see if I can hit him. So,
Yeah. All right. The assault rifle guy.
yep, I have a... it's like my medium rail.
Okay.
So,
You can do it, Aaron.
You do a full auto to gain plus 30 accuracy.
Does that thing let me
Okay.
have the hydrostatic,
That? No, but you're...
Damn it.
17. Made it.
All right, he'll try and... 98, he does not. You destroy it. It has 1 hit point left. So...
I
so
did
that was the
something-
assault rifle guy, so sniper rifle is left. And David, it's currently occupied with David. So, new round, speaking of that.
Okay. Do I have my pistol in hand?
Uh,
Or in tentacle, I should say.
I would say, yeah. With 8 tentacles, how can you not
we
have it in hand?
We're in trouble.
Let's unload on him. I'm going to go full auto.
Okay. Damage or accuracy?
Damage.
Okay.
32 for the shot out of
Apparently their homeboy lives down the street. So.
7.
He was in the pit. He was climbing out of the pit this entire time. He was like, "What's going on in here?"
No,
What
I mean
are-
their boss.
Actually, yeah. 32 out
Boss
of
is a
60.
paranoid asshole. So, anyways,
Who lives down the street, apparently. Oh, wait, there it is! Directly above the habitat.
it's a main belt.
Why are we hacking this? It's right there.
It's knowing what asteroid light speed.
They've got tin cans and a string strung up between them.
It took him like 10 minutes to get the message back. But
Okay.
all right, you hit him.
Douchebag Horizon
Go on, roll damage.
Communications.
What's the damage bonus for full auto?
Full auto is plus 3d10, and you're using a rail medium pistol.
Yeah, medium rail pistol.
All right, so
Why don't we just load your pen?
You have a heavy rail.
heavy rail pistol. All right,
It's 2d10 plus 5.
5d10 plus 5 at full auto.
Yeah, it's 5d10 plus 5.
Okay, so that's 10, 20, 37.
37 minus 9, 28 damage. Got some armor left.
It's got minus 13 AP, right?
You put armor piercing ammo on it?
Yeah.
That's the only ammo I have. I got wrap
Well, you
round.
can get normal ammo for it too. That would lower the.
Well, I've got wraparounds, so I got the blueprints.
Okay, wraparounds. All right. Okay. With that, I didn't know. That actually destroys it. All right. So all you have to worry about is the Datya. Yeah.
Okay, gentlemen, now we run.
All right. Caleb's not. the man in the young muse is thinking you all. Please help my master. Please, I don't want to be failed anymore. Please. Just filling your screens up until you hit the mute button.
Mute.
Tom, what are you going to be doing?
I grab him.
You have to give me a free fall check to get over there. You're on the other side of the dig site.
I will roll free fall.
Okay.
Gah. No.
All right. You're slowly making your way on there. It's
Or you
fucking.
land
You're
on
a
Caleb.
bleeding whale. It's
What?
awkward.
Or you did fail at land on Caleb.
All right.
You know.
I'm bleeding out and suffocating.
You know, it's talking if I misjudged that critical fails like something. Oh god. Oh shit.
I don't know. what
Actually,
it
no.
is
You
right
only
now.
got 17 damage. That doesn't cause. It causes a puncture, but the self-healing thing can.
Oh,
work
okay.
within it.
Oh, no, in that case, he's not out.
He's out. He's unconscious
I'm
because of the
unconscious, yeah.
trauma, but not because his suit isn't. He isn't suffocating.
Because the suit sells.
Those guys are gone. All that's left is the Datya and Aaron. The Datya is going to go after, climb out and make an attack at David because you're the closest. He'll have a minus 20 because it's awkward. So he needs a 40 or less.
You ever get more missiles?
He misses. He's just giant
Get
claw, armored claw with massive industrial tools used for digging and cutting. Slams next to you,
Minus 20,
barely
minus
misses, and it looks very angry at you. And it is
How?
very
Things you throw
How does he look
into.
angry?
No, I'm sure. Yeah.
because it's full of industrial tools that are all buzzing and whirring.
He could be humming a happy tune.
And how big is this thing?
Not in a
What else it'll
vacuum.
do?
But
How big is this thing?
over
That's a
3
lot of
meters.
ice.
You can
Yeah.
use the plus 10 for giants.
So Aaron,
And
Would I still? That's like what's its
you use
armor
the plus
rating?
10 for
you don't know. It looks fairly armored.
Oh, bless
And then
you.
go to minus 30.
And
I'm
I'll
still trying
add
to
the
hit it,
design as
because
well
then
because
it's
it actually
armor.
have like a head that has.
Yeah, it's a humanoid
It'll still
robot.
be at minus 30, but it'd be armor.
A really big one.
It's 3 meters tall. It's the largest synthmorph you've ever seen.
What would be the S? And,
Not true.
and considering it close to us,
was a
what would be
factory
the
once.
what would be the
Well,
penalty for
humanoid
trying to
synth.
aim at one of its eyes?
Run away.
It would be a
You
minus.
hear a psychic message.
Yeah.
Run the
Yellow
fuck
has
away.
please, we almost have the data we need. We just need to run away. The yellow man in yellow has screwed up. So, you could try and lure it away from the others.
Trying
Send a
to.
radio message taunting it to draw it away. You can kite the giant monster robot.
Synthmorphs are just property!
Yeah, well,
You know what? I was going to try and save you. Not anymore.
he destroyed all his friends. So he's a little pissed. Anyways, what are you going to do?
On it.
Would I go ahead and at least try to draw it to move them away from everybody else, so it gives Tom enough time to get to Caleb, pull everybody else out,
So
and
you're
then
going to try and lure them.
I'm trying to distract it. So.
All right, how are you
Don't
going to
worry,
do
the doctor's
Taking
in.
an aim
I
at its,
know.
it's like taking an aim at one of its eyes with the rail
that? All right,
pistol.
minus 30.
30. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. 14 made it.
Okay. Roll damage.
Okay, let's see what the rail.
Rail pistol, what type is it?
Medium.
Minus 5 AP.
That works out pretty well. And to try to think, it's 2d10 plus 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. 4.
All right, it's absorbed by the armor.
4, 8. So 8.
You might have hit the sensor, but it's heavily armored.
So we have no idea. But this is more a distraction shot anyway, so.
It doesn't seem to notice. It looks like it's intent on David right now. So he's closest.
Thanks!
Anyways, new round.
Hey.
David.
Man, this is like a really bad Shadowrun Returns map. You think we take out the...
Okay, to be fair, in a Shadowruns map, Tom, you would have
So
an orbital
maybe.
satellite
It
above.
doesn't have any ranged weapons, right?
It doesn't seem to have any.
Okay,
It doesn't need to have any ranged weapons. It is a ranged weapon.
I know. I
Pick
just
up and run, yeah.
You can give me another sometimes, too.
okay.
But
I'm going to distract it for another round. This is going to be painful, and I'm about to do something
Well, you have
really,
matches,
really,
so
really
that's
stupid.
fine.
Demolitions check.
We who are about
Okay.
to die salute you.
What are you going to use to demolish it?
Well, I had Caleb mix me up a batch of Plan B, basically satchel charge.
You did?
Before we left.
No.
How did I do that?
He's not a chemist.
I don't
I
know
thought
anything
somebody
about
had
it.
it.
Did Drew?
I said,
don't
did
remember.
somebody fab me up some explosives?
Drew
And I
could
heard
do it.
yes.
I can't fab any
Nope.
explosives.
No, nobody did
All
that.
right.
Yeah.
So in that case, something really, really, really stupid.
Okay.
Try to do the. Let's
If you have
shoot at a
secret
couple-
weapons, you can commandeer Drew's secret
It's
weapon. Yeah, well, it's a common
Okay.
way, but he could guide it in. You could. I assume you
Not
gave-
very good.
Okay, if you're not good with secret weapons.
So
Do you have
kinetics.
piloting?
No. I've got.
You can
Run?
make a free fall check to
Run away?
Yeah, to run away, or a flying check.
Why are we so intent on killing this thing?
This thing
Not
is
so much killing it as much as distracting it and drawing it away from you guys.
that's an intimidation or deception. It's like get pissed at you. I'll give you plus 20.
It's already
bucks.
trying to murder you.
Yeah,
All right.
so you can give me a free fall check to bounce around on the ice, get away from it,
All right. Done.
or a
and
flying
done.
check. Free fall check would be on a minus 10 because
So it's basically the power loader from Aliens that's attacking us.
it's just a giant robot. There's nobody in it.
I know that's what I meant, but basically...
well, there's a
saying
stack in there, right?
Yeah, there's a stack, but it's not like piloted by another smaller robot. It's just anyways. What do you get?
Got a 12 out of 25.
Okay, it's going to chase you this round, so we'll see if it catches you. It'll need
Working
to be-
class Ed 209.
all right, so Drew 16. All right, make give me a research check
I don't
with a plus
believe I
20
have
bonus.
the armor.
51 out of. You said plus 20?
Yes.
70.
All right, you make it. You get the data. You get telemetry data on the location of their habitat.
I've got all the data too. Like
You've
I've
got all the data. You got the data to do the minimum job.
Can I shut down the Guardian Angels?
That would be another check. But the Guardian Angels are just fucking eyes. and ears.
Anti-air defense,
Well, you don't have any air weapons.
except for the Seeker that would be coming in.
Well, you can, but they're like for spaceships, not
Okay.
for seeker rifle. Would be along the ground,
Okay.
so you could just run.
Running
Yeah, I'll
is a
start
good
running.
idea.
All right, you could grab Caleb and push him out and just start hauling ass at the vehicle.
You don't even have to do SOM to do it. There's no gravity. Just
Yeah, there's
drag me.
Two
Just
point, yeah, that's what I'm
grab
saying.
a tentacle and run.
2.8% gravity. So.
Grab it and run.
All right, so you grab it. Give me a free fall check.
I don't have it. Just climb.
No.
Sticking to the ground through grip pads.
SOM at base.
Yes, I'm at base. I'll give you plus 20 for the grip pads.
No. Critical
All right.
failure.
All right, you send him launching out. You just start skating all over.
I'm
the
gonna
pit.
try to.
Yeah, you can do that on your turn. All right, Caleb, you can give me SOM times 2, the minus.
Already failed it.
All right, you already failed it.
Here we go.
Wake up! You want to live. That's what.
Well,
the,
don't I,
Seven.
aren't
I
I
made it.
already floating through space
yeah, now you're
now?
floating. Yeah,
Cross.
well, not through space, but just
I
on
made
a,
it.
on a on a
I made
horizontal. What'd you get?
7.
All right, yeah,
Grab him.
you barely grab him. You land into the so you grab Caleb. So that was your action. All right, the gotcha.
Got you.
All right, he needs to get a 13, but below a 50 on his free fall check to make a melee attack on you, David. And he does. So he is going to try. He's bounding after land. He's a little more experienced at this. 29 again. So go ahead and make a fray check at full.
12.
Actually, I couldn't tell.
I made it.
Beacon
Opposed
was going
check.
underneath there.
Okay.
You can upgrade it to a critical with a Moxie.
And
Do
I-
you have any Moxie left?
I don't.
All right,
Avoid.
you do that.
I
You
don't avoid.
barely avoid getting crushed. You realize he will do a shitload of damage if he connects with those weapons.
Get to the chopper.
All right.
we picked the car for speed. That's what we need.
Yeah. No, you'll be able to outrun him easily. And Aaron, what are you gonna do?
I feel the need.
Run at this
Or
point
speed.
because
All right, give me a free fall check.
any distractions, great free fall. That's the one thing I don't have.
Okay, I am distracting the thing. You guys get the hell
Yeah,
out.
everyone can easily go.
Moxie reroll.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you fail, it's not like unless you critically fail, you're fine. You're just not very fast.
Yeah. I want to get that. God damn it.
All right, you're just slow. You're just like, oh god, it's slippery ice. All right, new round. David, what are you gonna do?
I seem to be
Okay.
falling over a lot.
Since
damn, these high heels.
since I know that everybody is pretty much at the
They're going to the car.
yeah.
Get to the car. Get to
Has-
the van.
Has everybody made it to the van, or do I still need to leave
None
this
of
guy
us
on the
have
chase?
actually made it to the van.
Yeah.
All right.
Drew has flown off into space.
Drew failed. No, Drew just dropped.
I am being dragged by a whale.
Drew basically
I'm running in
How many
place.
times
split,
have you-
skittle on the ice, and let go of you. That's why you went sailing. Tom caught you,
Yeah.
and you're basically in front of the pit. You didn't slide into the pit. But you,
One more round of distraction then.
okay. What are you going to do?
Later.
Are you going to stand your ground and fight him, or are you going to free fall and run away from him?
Free fall and run away.
All right, give me a roll.
I really got the impression you'd be swimming for this game.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
This is the first
swim.
encounter game. Like, you go down. Like, it just starts on the surface. And then you work right out.
19 out of 35.
Okay. David,
Yeah, we've done a lot of swimming,
Drew.
haven't we?
It's literally the first day.
Okay, can I get a brief map of where everyone is? Just like,
Basically, he's leading.
are
you
we
away.
in a big circle pretty much?
You're all converging towards the car, but like, there's the pit. Building, pit, car.
Okay.
David and the thing are going off this way. Everybody else is going towards the car.
Okay.
I love the
If we get to the
exasperation.
car, we can go get hit.
To the
Yeah.
car and launch the Seeker.
All right. You give me a free fall check if you want to do both in the same round.
7 out of 20.
All right. Yeah, you launch a secret. Next round, you'll be able to make a secret check to shoot at the guy. Caleb, you can give me another sound check.
Nope.
All right. You're in blissful 3-5. Machines are working
What are you
overtime.
dreaming? What are you dreaming about?
The jungle.
Not being an octopus.
Yeah. Tom.
Get to the car. With it.
Free fall.
12.
Yeah, you get to the car. You put him in the backseat and you
What's that?
strap him to the sled.
And lightly tap. It's okay. Actually, let me
You have to strap him to the sled, Tom. If you want to, like.
What's
take
the
advantage.
mobility bonus on the car?
Ridiculous. Like, you'll easily be able to outrun him. It's like 40 or 36. His is
plus
like
40?
20. Well, no, I mean.
Who's
like,
our driver, by
It
the way?
depends
I
on-
will.
That's 15. 10. Gotcha. See if he can catch up to you. He needs to be 74. No, he does not catch up to you this round. Doesn't get tired ever. But
I'm insulting.
yeah, Aaron, what are you gonna do? You can just get to the car this round.
Yeah.
You don't have to make a roll. You can just get to the car.
It's like
Right.
that giant
You jump into the
back
car.
from Mars attacks.
New round. David, what are you gonna do?
Analyze data for us. We got
All
data
right.
now, Aaron.
Everybody has made it to the vehicle.
Yeah.
I am going to do the same.
All right, you turn around. You start heading towards the vehicle. Give me a free check.
Okay.
I will medicine you at this point if I can.
34
can't,
out of
not from this
35.
What?
There are penalties to
34
being a
out of
gigantic.
35.
Okay. True. You're gonna shoot the secret at him.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Take a minus 10 so you can defeat armor.
34? Okay, yeah. Taking my
All right. He does. His sensors do warn him in time. He does get a fray at half to bounce out of the way. He does not make it. Go ahead and roll damage.
No armor.
He does have armor. Oh, did you
He
manage?
took a
10 for
minus
armor
10 to
Okay.
defeat it.
All right.
He called a shot.
Can I steal these?
Yeah.
And these?
All of those.
10, 20, 30, 40, 47,
Nuts.
Banana.
57 damage. Armor.
All right. He is
I can't
launched
remember
away
who
from David.
I wish that made a sound.
Just, wait,
That
don't-
would've
It
been
made a
cool.
sound. Yeah, we wish it made a sound. It does not destroy him.
Wait.
It is still intact.
Through the
but
mesh.
He
wait.
fails.
Through the mesh, can we do a Wilhelm scream?
Yeah, you do. You can tag that on there.
Awesome.
Hashtag Wilhelm.
But he skitters out of control. The force
Oh,
is too much for him.
mm,
He has more than 57 hit points.
oh no, it's just also all the water in like a. I can't remember what the range is.
Well, you're on the surface.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, it melts.
Yeah, well, there's a crater, but he launches away.
Yay!
So you manage all to get away. With the launcher, you don't need to make any check. You have time to grab David and get the fuck out. And the Dacia does not chase you because it's too slow, and he needs to tend to his comrades and call in for rescue from his cult.
Man, those 9 Lives guys are assholes.
Yeah, they are such
They're
assholes.
crazy assholes.
So you get the data. You have the location of the Brinker habitat. You realize easily, you don't need to make a check, that this data is extremely valuable. There's
Got the
a lot-
location of the Brinker habitat?
The Brinker habitat.
Where the guy lives?
Where Marcello lives.
On the brink.
On the main belt. In the outer
Okay.
main belt. So,
Because
Brinker's...
if he's on fucking Pluto and he managed to get a text message,
he's
to those
in, I
guys,
said he's in the main belt. That's why they're
Alright,
mining
alright.
on the main belt.
I don't think of the main belt as the brink. That's just
Well, Brinkers can't exist in the main belt.
Okay.
There are, like, crazy...
all right. I was just questioning.
Yeah.
Breaker is the faction, not the location.
Well, yeah, they're just
this
crazy isolationists. If you just need an asteroid.
I understand. Okay.
All right. So you have the location. That's data that's extremely valuable. Obviously, Hidden Concern isn't going to use it right away. They're going to file that away. Use leverage. It's extremely valuable to them. It's also extremely valuable, like, this is a Brigger cult, and that's the kind of thing Firewall checks out. It's also that a lot of people would like to check out. So you can cash that in for rep at the end of the adventure, or use it for yourselves, because there's a lot to worry about. So you guys can, on the way back, you wake up, talk amongst yourselves.
Give us a topic.
Yeah. The Holy Roman
Empire was not holy enough.
No Roman.
Nor an empire.
Yeah, no.
Discuss.
So,
It was pretty holy.
Did anybody
Back by the
die?
Catholic Church.
No.
Yeah, a lot of them did.
Well, no one important. No real people died.
So
Let's not attack the pirates,
What
they
was
said.
up with that?
Attacking the
Oracle
pirates
Well,
would
you
be
didn't
dangerous,
vote.
they said.
You could have voted for it.
It was coverage.
That sounded like a million guys. Well, the same guys screaming.
Yep.
Whatever. That's what? That's what we're talking about. The
Oh, and
explosion.
guys,
that was
don't-
awesome.
Hey guys, don't worry about the spine. That was a little something I whipped up.
And the guy was ripping his face off on that screen.
That's to be
I'm not
that's
sure
to be
that's
expected.
normal.
Oh, come on. You're in Firewall. That's perfectly normal.
Firewall
First
does not
fucking-
exist.
That's Tuesday.
Yeah, seriously. What was the first fucking thing we saw, right? Project fucking Hedgerow, right? This is fucking nothing.
Like I said, Tuesday.
Yeah.
Look, if you're going to play a part, you have to look the part.
I'll see your
So
votes.
the part is an old man screaming forever.
I'll see your part and raise your
The part
computer
was a
science
soul
that doesn't
trafficker.
care.
Someone that would
No,
scare
you're
them.
going to see to his wounds.
Yeah, no, I'm saying,
You know,
science
he does-
don't
yeah.
care.
She
Didn't
does have a
vote, don't
point.
care. You know, whatever.
All right. You also find out something else about. You realize one of the reasons why is people might be really interested, especially the bounty hunters, might be really interested in Marcel's little cult. He is still recruiting new members from the inner system, even though the main core cadre of his followers were people who worshipped him or were followers of him back on Earth. You realize from some messages that he's still sending out. He probably has still a few agents on Mars in the inner system to recruit people who might be disaffected with
So wait,
drive.
let me get this straight. He's stealing people from the Hypercorps and turning them into cultists?
Well, not only that, he's emptying their bank accounts and their credit and their reputation. That's how they're able to support themselves.
Gee, if only I cared about the Hypercorps.
Well, that's the thing. That's why That's why families are wanting to find their wayward lambs, and why Hypercorps might be angry at workers leaving out of their contracts early. So you realize that's probably how they're able to support themselves, like why they're able to run a mining operation without actually selling anything that they mine, and that kind of thing. So that's a side adventure that could be. You could ignore that, turn that in for credit, or do that at some point in the distant future. So you get back. You send the data to Nectin. Nectin is very pleased with it, and he says this will get you in good with the Hidden Concern because they hate those assholes. They love taking their credits, but they hate them.
Can I
And
talk to him directly now, or we're still in a big delay?
he says he will with this. He'll take him out. You have a little time on Aventine, but he says he's going to put you on the elevator down. You have to spend about a day adapting to the pressure. With the hydrostatic pressure adaptation, you need a day to acclimate to the new pressure. So you have to spend a day in Wujik, which is the bathysphere thing in the middle of the ice. Aventine is right over the elevator, so.
Biological nonsense.
Well,
No, even Synthmores have to. They
Well,
have
it's
to.
swimming.
You have to gain new. You have to add in. They have to modify your systems. You have to add in new hydraulic fluids and shit like that.
So we're not going to be swimming at this point.
You can. You're in the bathysphere, in the middle of the ice, so you can choose if you want to swim around or if you want to
Totally swim around.
I need
be
to
in.
heal.
Yeah, you can heal.
That's what
You
we
have
do.
a day. You can. You don't have to go. It'll take him 24 hours to send it in there, or to send in the approval. So you can spend.
Here's my angle. There's been a provoked 9 lives attack on these guys. Steve Day got executed in the Jovian Republic. The Jovians, while still bioconservative assholes, still need money. So Steve got sold to 9 lives, and now he's coming home because he's sitting here on a job, and now I'm defecting. And I'm
Okay. How are you spreading this rumor? Or is that just your angle?
I want to talk to Necton. Like, he
Okay.
had to pull in a job for outsiders, but he didn't say who they were, just that they weren't.
As soon as you get into Wujek, he can talk to you.
Yeah.
Because he'll have to lead you into the... he even gives you the name of the one of the hidden concern habitats in the water in the hidden ocean.
So
which
that's
is
my
called
goal.
Pod
Like, they
6.
come up with whatever cover they want, but
Yeah.
I was like
Yeah, so
a
you-
slave of 9 lives that has now escaped and doing a
All
job.
right,
for them.
so you have a day to heal up before you go down in the bathysphere, and then you spend a day there, and then you can go into Pod 6, which is the hidden concern habitat.
Fucking
I
Pod
know.
6. You couldn't resist that, could you?
I could not. I am a monster.
Or the greatest.
So this is your last chance to fabricate things for free, talk to Firewall, or do anything else without anyone paying attention to you.
Torpedo!
Because you're on the surface. You could do that. Actually, Wujik does not allow explosives to go down the elevator.
Okay.
For good reason, I think.
Yeah, they've had incidents. It's not pretty. So you can fabricate them when you get in the ocean, though. You just have to get to a fabricator.
Can I unjam my weapon?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can fix your weapon. You can all heal up. So is there anybody wanting to contact Firewall or anybody else in the outer system?
I'll probably want
or
to
inner
buy
system?
some stuff, but I don't know off the top of my head.
Okay. Well, the deeper you go, the harder it's going to be.
Well,
to
no,
do
no.
shit.
We're getting ready to break for the week. I'm assuming, or for 2 weeks.
No, we have more time. It's only 8:50. We can play a little, like half an hour longer, at least.
At least the meeting with Necton.
Yeah, we can at least do it. Yeah, he'll meet you in the bathysphere. And,
Okay, but I'll just go over
halfway
everything I'd
point.
want to pick up then.
Okay.
Between 2 weeks.
Okay, that's fine. Certain things will be harder to get than others.
Well, I've got all the trivial stuff.
Yeah.
Question: are they able to do implants?
On the surface, yes. You have a day to get new implants.
I realize.
All of you gain 7 G rep for this job. You can gain more if you start bragging about it. Of course, the Brinkers might send
Come
people after you.
That's
Steve
ridiculous.
Day did it, not me.
Well,
In fact, I won't take the G-Rap.
okay.
Steve Day did it.
Yeah, you're fine.
So
Yeah,
Steve Day gets the rep.
yeah, there's just
I'm building my future impersonation jet because we haven't even gotten to the actual fucking mission yet.
you've started.
And if
it.
our lie's gonna
You
go,
have to get in. It's a criminal cartel. You have to. You can't just like walk in the door.
I know, but if our lie that way
Yeah.
with that much preparation with that bad,
Yeah.
I want to stack it up. All right, I've got that entire thing to back up my
I know.
story now.
You need that to like. They're paranoid people who are used to murder and violence. You have to do that just to have a chance. All right.
I think all they need is a hug.
You are welcome to test that theory.
Oh, I want to test that too.
You will. In fact, you can do some research on the culture down there in the hidden concern or in the ocean. You already know. You know the Neo-Cetacean language, right?
So I might as well do that. So.
If you want to do anything else, to know anything else about what's going on, you can. You have a little more. You gain a +10 for a G or criminal networking check if you want to ask through the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I have a contact on Atlantica. So yeah,
All right.
But who's the main faction down there?
Roll like
Hidden
Jesus.
concern. Here's what you know. Okay, the basic score is hidden concern controls this ISS right and everything. However, they are close to the Mercurials, but they are not Mercurials themselves. They are gangsters first and foremost. Profit over ideology more than anything else. But they are sympathetic to the Mercurials. So there is some overlay. That means that they have neo-dolphins, neo-whales, or uplifts there. They kind of look at them, and some of those dolphins and whales work for the hidden concern, but not all of them. The hidden concern kind of subsidize the whales and the dolphins. They kind of view them as like mascots. So they like them and they think they're funny and they think they can be useful.
And they can be useful at times.
They can be useful at times, but they're not the same as octopus. There's definitely a glass ceiling. If you are not an octopus uplift, you only go so high in the organization.
And they say they can always tell when it's someone just sleeved in an octomorph.
Yeah. So if you're in fact there are people there who, because it's Ceres and because of the exotic conditions there, they're not like going to just shoot people who are sleeved into octomorphs or anything. But they're definitely going. There's kind of the same phenomenon you see in real life where people are like, oh yes, I'm Native American. I'm 164th Native American or whatever. There are posers who try to pretend to be uplifts or shit like that, and they're kind of used to this.
I know.
Yeah.
Hey, to pretend you have to say like I've always been an uplift. I never said that.
Yeah. So it's a complex situation, but generally
flip you off like
octopus on
wood.
top,
I can't.
other neo whales and dolphins second, other uplifts next, transhumans at the bottom in terms of the social hierarchy in general. So that's the general lay of the land. There's also, obviously, it's a criminal cartel. The neo-octopuses are not like 100% solidarity with one another. There is infighting because, there's money to be
It's
had,
octopus
like
mob
that.
families.
Yeah, so it's a complex situation. So that's a general outlay in terms of culture and shit like that. You also gain a couple of names, or you didn't make any criminal networking names. So we'll hold off on that. There actually is one person you heard of, Cowboy. It's from the Vietnamese word for whale. He is a whale uplift who's kind of a celebrity here. He is a blue whale, and he is sleeping down there, and he survived the fall. He was one of the few that got far cast away from Earth.
Actually, he's like he's someone I'd actually know about and want to be.
Yeah, no, he's kind of a celebrity. He's kind of a philosopher and spiritual leader of the whales on Ceres. So he's there, patrolling the deep. So anyway, anybody doing else anything?
Well, a couple of things.
Yeah.
I realize that I am decidedly lacking in armor, and I want to fix that.
Okay.
And I also want to arm up the other tentacles.
Oh yeah, everybody also gains 3,000 credits for the job.
Yeah. Basically, we're going to barb them all up.
Okay. Yeah, you can get combat armor, or robot combat armor, or no, you're in a pod morph, so you just need combat armor, not robot armor.
Yeah, I think it's...
Combat armor is like moderate, so it's like 1,000 credits. All right, so you can do the shopping. We're not going to do any combat unless you guys pick a fight, which I assume.
What?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I'm expecting a fight to be picked.
All right.
I'm just saying I'm getting the
you go
friggin' armor
down
now.
So you heal up. Everyone's fully healed. You buy non-explosive weapons and armor.
Or just unjam mine.
You unjam yours. That's free. That doesn't cost you anything. It literally got shot. So you just had to take the bullet out and fab a new, gun component.
A new gun widget.
Yeah, gun widget. There you go.
The comments just jumped by 20.
Yeah.
Mentioned a firearm.
Yeah. So you walk into
We don't know the part names, gamers.
It's a railgun. Like, there aren't part names.
Oh, we just got 10 more comments. What do you mean there aren't part names?
They don't exist
I'm in
yet.
the future in already.
All right. So you go down the elevator. The ice on Ceres is 100 kilometers deep. Wuja is about halfway down. Yeah. So you're about halfway down.
That's like knighting you.
So you get in there. It's a little more advanced actually than Aventine.
Hey,
Aventine
David.
is very much a boring
All right,
mining
boys.
town.
Yeah, down we go.
Yeah, down we go. This has more planetary consortium culture, hypercorp culture. There are boutiques here. There's a fucking mall. There are biotech firms here. There's a sort of middle class.
Of course, there'd be a mall in
Yeah.
an asteroid.
It's a giant. It's basically a dwarf planet. So, but you were given a room. Necton has provided, so you can chill out there. Do you guys want to? Necton has arranged a meeting for you. He'll meet you at the Davy Jones Locker, which is the equivalent of an Applebee's.
That is awesome.
Yeah. It is a hypercorp controlled restaurant, but it is fairly anonymous. He has an anonymous room there that has been swept for bugs, so you can talk very clean without worry about that. I assume you're all just going to go after you get down there. You have to
And heal up.
Yeah.
You heal up on the surface.
Yeah.
All right. So you go in there. There's a little server there. It's like an Aquanaut morph. It's just like, oh, hi, welcome to Davy Jones Locker. Do you want to meet do you accept the terms and conditions for our menu app?
No.
Okay. Oh, so you want the physical thing? Here, we have our scroll. It's our new promotional deal with our office. It's a menu, see? Yeah, it's a physical artifact. Aren't we?
I'll take one of
Please
those.
give us a positive
That
review
looks
on
nice.
on Space Yelp. Are you, or do you have a reservation?
On Space Spoon.
We're waiting for, is he already there?
It's under Alistair.
It's like under Alistair.
Oh, yes. Oh, right this way.
You was like, she is just dumb.
Yeah. Now, this restaurant does, in our terms and conditions, you do have to be you will get wet. In fact, you will have to swim. I assume you do not have a problem with that? Or you? Okay, very good, very good. We had some rentals, but that's okay.
I come prepared.
Yeah, all right.
I thought you was like, I think the rest of us would.
All right, so you jump in the water.
Sploosh.
Yes, and there are. It is designed for neo orcas. So there are ropes on the ceiling
Is there
and
a
floors.
bar somewhere?
Yeah, it's also krill and other things for whales.
This menu looks good.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
like
because
to
it's a
order
neo-orca, what you
Yeah.
really
The
want
plankton?
are bunches
Yes.
of small fish. And plankton that you catch.
how many cubic meters of plankton would you buy? I like Caleb told you that. Like he really committed to that.
Orcas don't do plankton.
No,
they
we
do
don't.
fish.
Well, some
We do fish.
Yeah. There are.
Break the immersion.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Would you
All
like a
right.
complimentary filter for that?
So you can see so you go into a underwater. It's all underwater.
Can't help
But you can. It's lighted though, and it's got this cheesy kind of like square SpongeBob SquarePants kind of decor to it, which is just terrible.
Is it
and
playing a
tacky.
song?
No, that was Lost in the Fall.
Thank God.
It's based on classic film.
It is. Thank you. Yeah.
What classic?
It is. We're trying to go for the petit bourgeois. We're trying to, class signifiers. So you go in there and you see an octomorph who is you can give me kinesics checks.
Nope.
All right.
Yep.
All right. He's nervous.
I may.
Yeah, he's nervous.
He's nervous?
Yeah, he's like
Twitching a little more. Tentacles
he's
twitching more.
stressed out. You can recognize some signifiers that he's stressed out, overworked, and threatened octomorph. His limbs are twitching a little more than usual. And he says, "Oh, hey, hi, everybody. Come on in." The door closes behind you. All right. It's just so great to meet you guys. How's your gate crashing? And then. And clear. All right, this room is clear. We're fine. We here he gives you a skin link. This is a secure link, as secure as you're going to get. So you all connect to it.
Yes.
I don't think I can.
You can patch in. You can just
Okay.
plug in. It's skin link plug in. It's basically a hard cable, not a wireless.
Could I do that since I'm the mass variant? Or
Yeah, he
It's
plugs
the
in.
equivalent of a dead drop.
Yeah.
In Eclipse phase. You got
Look,
a bar broad.
so I'm Necton. I don't know what Firewall told you about me. Hopefully not too much. We're supposed to be secret here. And the tongs are on schedule. We're going to, after you acclimate to the pressure, I'll take you down to pod 6. And everyone I've talked you guys up. Everybody likes your op against the fucking Brinkers, the Maestro cult. Jesus, we get some crazies out here. I can't even imagine what it is like in the outer system. But this is really weird. All right, so I couldn't send. I'm always really paranoid. I'm not like the best hacker or whatever, so I'm always trying to be really brief with my firewall message. So here are the other two guys that I know of that the Tongs want. They want Silent Mercy, who is a scary person. But they also want one of them is Verdant Fury.
So the Tongs are coming to get these people?
They're coming to negotiate for them to trade over. You don't know what the Tongs are offering for these three guys. Verdant Fury, he's a mercurial engineer, and he's in a flying squid morph, just like you. And then the other one's Dr. Esteban Luker. You and Aaron both recognize his name without
Network scientist.
he is a famous uplift expert and scientist, transhuman, specializing in bridging the gap from uplift egos to handling their morphs. Like, for example, octomorphs. The morphs have organs that octopuses don't. And so Dr. Luker was the kind of guy who bridged the gap. Like, hey, here's how you use, vocal boxes and your new senses and shit like that. Getting egos to accept unusual organs, limbs, etc. You find out he's sleeved in an aquanaut, and yeah, so he's like a universe class expert.
So I've heard definitely heard of him.
Huh? Oh yeah, yeah. No, he's he's one of the main guys. Like they're textbooks. He's written textbooks.
So I'm confused. Like, Hidden Concern is in possession of these guys?
Yes.
And they're trading with the Tongs?
Yes.
Okay.
The Tongs want them. The Hidden Concern have them.
And Loren's been working with the Hidden Concern?
No, the Tongs.
He's working with the Tongs.
Loren's the one who made the offer. Like Loren's the one who he's using the Tongs to get these guys. So you don't know how Loren's corrupted or taken over or subverted the command and control of the Tongs. Because the Tongs, Necton also has background on the Tongs. The Tongs are basically a gang cartel that specializes in morphs. Titan has a one ego, one morph policy. Everyone who goes to Titan gets a morph. Not just a crappy case morph, they get a fucking biomorph, which is a really attractive policy for a lot of people. But because they need so many fucking morphs, there's always going to be those few that fall off the truck. And that's where the St. Catherine Tongs come in. They're in New Quebec on Titan, and they're just a violent gang that specializes in selling morphs on the black market, exporting them, that kind of thing. They've also publicly assassinated government officials and are very vicious. They also were caught with Titan weapon technology several times.
Well, that's naughty.
Yeah, that is naughty. So they're a scary group of people. And they want morph experts for some reason. So that's weird and disconcerting. So he doesn't know who the envoys are yet, but they'll probably introduce themselves when they meet. Necton explains, I'm a mid-level member. I'm not going to be privy to the negotiations. That's strictly between the leaderships, the highest of the high. But you can certainly float around, and there's going to be a lot of leverages. So what do you guys need? What do you need from me?
How did you tell them you contacted us?
I told them that you contacted me, that you were crew of gate crashers. You were fed up with gate crashing. You got mixed up in that civil war of Minerva and left a bad taste, and you wanted to get back into the system, and you wanted to make some money fast. And I said, hey, you're with your problem-solving skills, you're smart and badass and tricky, that you would be perfect for the Hidden Concern. Because the Hidden Concern doesn't just need killers, they need people who can handle unusual situations. People that can do negotiations or assassinations or solve science problems.
Well, I've got a cover ID in mind, but I would help if I had your help.
Okay, so you're telling him about Steve
Yeah.
Day. He looks at that. So you're trying to pretend to be Steve Day?
I hear there's statues of him down here. You said the leadership's the only people who are going to be privy to the negotiations.
They're definitely not going to let a new guy come in on that. But you don't all you need are their names, names
of
the Tongs.
Of people
that are coming. Once you have that, you can go to Titan and investigate them there.
Okay.
So everything else is bonus. So
are there any clubs or places the Tongs?
But Steve Day, you could go in. That name could open doors if people believe you, but you'll have to know the language. He starts shifting colors rapidly.
So I could use a skill soft.
Yeah, if you can. I can set you up in Skillsoft. That's risky, trusting the computer to do it for you.
That's really weird, which I'll say in Neo-Citation.
Yeah. He kind of squeaks back at you I'm terrible at that language.
I have a good friend who I learned it from.
Okay. Well, your good friend. There are no good friends here. Everybody's out for themselves.
She was the best.
Okay. Remember, this is not the happy uplifts. These are the uplifts who like killing people for money when it all comes down said and done.
I'm sure they're totally misunderstood.
The thing is, you also have a couple days to hang around Pod 6. Two of the experts are there. Dr. Luker isn't. But Silent Mercy and Verdant Fury are there, so you can go talk to them. You can earn more rep. I have another thing if you want to try and earn some more rep to gain more trust. I have another thing you could do.
Does this one involve pirates?
So how are we going to find out the names of the envoys if we can't get on the negotiation?
Not in the contract, but they have to come down the same place that you're going to. They're going to have to go to Pot 6. And they're fucking criminals, and they're not going to, like, go straight to the negotiation rooms. They're going to have to hang out in Pot 6 for a while. People are going to be trying to size them up. So you can try and they're probably going to try and do some networking on their own. Hidden Concern's been expanding. A lot of cartels are worried about us, about them, and so they're probably going to try and put feelers out, see if they can recruit somebody on the Hidden Concerns. There's going to be a lot of networking, basically. They're businessmen at heart, so you could probably just go up and talk to them and try and get their information. You may not get their real names, but you could certainly get a kinesics profile on them. You might, hell, if you're gold luck, if you get one of them alone, get them drunk or get them high, you could get them to talk.
I'm good with
are any of
those.
you good at touchy-feely interrogations?
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
When you say touchy-feely interrogations, you mean tell me about your...
Of course.
Tell me about your childhood.
Yeah.
and the,
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, that's what I meant. That's it. Yeah.
Or
So-
yeah, brain hug. I got you.
Yeah. So,
Brain hug.
but yeah, Dr. Lucas had a... Well, I'll tell you, there's another station. Another station in the nearby. Obfuscation. That's our weapons. That's our morph design thing. Our main thing is we're trying to... I think there's a lot of rumors about going on what the Tongs are offering. These guys have been a lot of help. We're designing new morphs for Octomorph so we can survive in other environments. We're also trying to raise a lot more hatchlings. We're trying to become more sustainable. We don't like being nearly extinct.
Ooh, I'd love to see it. We could probably help you out with a lot of that.
Well, if you want to spend the rest of your life here, and yeah, that would be good with memory wipes every couple months.
Well, that not so much.
Yeah. We're building up a lot of new morphs. We're also raising a lot of new hatchlings, and our goal is to... there have been rumors. Some people are thinking about we're going to take over Atlantica. Some people are talking about how we're going to build a better Atlantica, Pacifica. And there's some people who are talking about building an exoplanet, or taking an exoplanet colony world, and just making an empire of octomorphs. And if the St. Catherine Tongs are connected, they're on Titan. There's the Gatekeeper gate there. Or Pathfinder, yeah. So they have a gate.
So you suspect Loren selling gate time in
Gate.
exchange for the
We can
morphs.
send out individual agents, but we can't send out a fucking colony. That's going to attract a lot of attention. But if the Tongs can facilitate that, that might be worth giving up 3 famous morph designers. That's what I think, but I don't know for certain.
This Loren's guy got an awful lot of pull if he can get the Tongs.
You guys know about him more than I do. All I heard was that he's infected with the insurgent virus or something. I don't know that he's infected. He's dangerous and
He's something we don't know.
he's quarantinable. I don't know.
Well, I don't have any doubt Loren can do it. I just don't know how he convinced the Tongs that he can do it.
Well, the Tongs are messing in Titan tech. Maybe he showed them how to turn this shit on, or maybe he showed them how to upgrade their weapons tech. There's a reason why the Tongs are on Titan and they haven't been wiped out. Why haven't the Titanian government wiped them out yet? That's what I want to know. Like, they're a fucking violent criminal gang. Titan's supposed to be all techno-socialist, happy utopia bullshit. What the fuck's going on there?
Unless they have some leverage over them.
Well, or they have scary weapons of mass destruction.
It's a form of leverage.
Both
yeah.
work quite well. Yes,
Yeah.
I could see.
So I'm here to help you guys. I've been undercover here for like 2 years now. But this sounds like worth blowing my cover if it comes to that. But hopefully that doesn't have to happen. So try not to piss off the Hidden Concern. If you kill a member, you die. That's the rules. If you steal from a member, bad things happen. Don't fuck with. Don't fuck with. Well, stealing's not as bad as killing. Don't fuck with made members of the Hidden Concern. I'm barely a made member. It took me a year and a half, and me being octopus and me doing things I don't like thinking about. But you're freelancers. You're on a lower tier, especially if you're transhuman. So that's the briefing.
Okay.
Aren't you excited?
I would be lying to you if I said I was indeed very excited. I am not.
Good job on that. Do you want to set up that deal in Game More Rep? Are you guys good for right now?
I'm good right now.
Okay.
Same here.
Gain more rep for what?
You guys got a job for being dangerous. There's a deal with business dealers coming in. You guys would go watch it. Okay, here's what I had. If you guys fucked up with the mission, I had a secondary plan. The plan was there's a business deal with an asshole that they're just negotiations. It would be here on Wujek. But this asshole has an enemy that wants to kill him. I tip off the enemy that he's coming to get the asshole. You guys protect the asshole, kill the assassin, and you look even better in front of everyone. So the asshole is a Jovian, but you protect your Jovian. It's up to you. I don't have to tip him off. You're good on rep and credits. You don't need any more. All right. Okay.
Let's eat some food.
All right. Well, I didn't know. Yeah. Fine. Dig in.
Give me a skill soft.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. He sets it up. You get one loaded on.
So they just release fish into the room.
Yeah. That's one of the things. Yeah. So
Awesome.
Yeah. There's also plates that have their food that attached to it.
Stupid fleshy.
I technically don't have to eat anything, so I'm good. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. You don't. The Podmorphs do. You can just use them.
Oh yeah,
That's why I didn't take the menu.
Oh yeah, I'm totally hunting. Oh yeah.
All right. Yeah. You can. Well, you can go. You can leave the private room and go out and hunt in the main area. That's like the buffet table.
Let's all do that.
Yeah. That. The buffet table. You can give me a stone check. See how long it takes you to get food.
Everybody's sitting around stationary.
Yeah, like 66 out of 80.
All right. Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah. You're pretty good.
5th critical tonight.
Yeah, it wasn't critical. 56.
Oh, 56. I thought you said 66.
All right. Yeah. Excellent.
Critical
Yeah.
eating.
No. All right. So.
No, so I don't look. No, it's more so I don't look stupid in front of the other actual.
All right. So the next
uplifts.
day goes by. You adapt to the pressure, and we'll just end up as you're going into Pod 6. So you go down into the fucking ocean.
Fucking Pod
It's
6.
cold. It's dark, and you need echolocation or waypoints to guide you around. But you're taking it to Pod 6. Pod 6 is mostly water, but there are moon pools because as you're going in there's a full party going on. People, they just like to relax, and it's kind of the clubhouse for.
And the neo whales also have to occasionally come up to.
Well, there's not so many neo whales. Like,
But
again,
that still has to
there's
be.
smaller whales and dolphins there. Like, it's not. It's a big for like not full. Like, you're the biggest creature that they're designed for. But as you go in there, they're welcoming in. There's a large stage in one of the moon pool areas, one of the air atmosphere, and you see some humans in ridiculous sort of clown-like costumes, and there is an octomorph yelling at the crowd, and here we have a fine bioconservative terrorist here who has a wild specimen, wild caught, but now he has been trained to do tricks. Sing for us, terrorist! And the guy goes, arf, 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 and starts playing, very good, do you want a fish? Ah! And they start going around. And here's a Jovian soldier who is caught in transit. Oh, why don't... And so you watch the Pod 6 circus as they entertain themselves watching a bunch of group of captured bioconservatives. Well, not just like animals. They've been conditioned to be like circus animals. So anybody who... You guys can choose to make a will save or check not.
This is our...
No, actually, I hate bioconservatives.
All right.
Yeah, seriously.
And other enemies of the hidden concern.
Made it. So
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of bioconservatives, but that's not right.
Oh no, it's like you could tell that they've been obviously
You're
heavily
right.
reconditioned.
It's not right. It's perfect.
It's they've been heavily reconditioned, so that's where we'll leave off for now. Since
Water, shoot some water. Shoot a
so
spot
you're
of
Pod
water.
6, so you're now in the belly of the beast. There are hidden concern gangsters all around you. There's like a rocky wall that some of them pulled into little crevices, watching from the shadows. One of them actually shoots one of them in the foot, just to watch them. And then there's like wild color patterns coming from all around them as they're laughing through color shifting. So that's the hidden concern. So we'll pick up as you guys figure out what you're going to do. Wait for the convoy to show up, the envoy to show up, and so forth. Question, comments, suggestions.
No, it's cool.
Yeah, it's
All
good.
right.
We nearly died. That's okay.
Well, it was. They were.
You nearly died.
It was a good lie. It's just it's a high stakes shit.
And I guess, how close did you come to death?
You
I had 8 durability left.
have 25 total. Okay. I thought you only took.
Damage.
Okay. All right. So we'll see you guys next time.